Ooh, they know we coming with it. I bring it to you, you ain't even gotta come and get it. All that talking, but baby, ain't nobody trying to hit it. We know you bluffing, them busters know they ain't fucking with us. The big gorillas, ooh, they know we coming with it. I bring it to you, you ain't even gotta come and get it. All that talking, but baby, ain't nobody trying to hit it. We know you bluffing, them busters know they ain't fucking with us. The big gorillas, ooh, they know we country rap killer. Mike Jack with the zipper, gorilla, go get her, go get her. Big John, Mr. Get Her Done, ain't nowhere to run. Get your son for the getting gone. Okay, here I come, bitch, I'm posted live in 3D, no freebies, I'm back in motion. Holy moly, no remote, so they know that they can't control it. Been the coldest cracker rapping since I jumped up off the poaches. Why y'all going back and forth? Take the game over, same story that it's always been. Just trying to be better men. Kick my ass, I'ma get back up and tell them busters try again. Play to win for the fam, not the gram for the kids. When we gon' tell them what we was and tell them what the fuck we did. Barking on the internet line and talking shit. Think you really badass, well bitch I'm Billy the Kid. Know the Lord got me down here for something, so represent. Put that on Patricia, the one that gave me this like
ooh, they know we coming with it. I bring it to you, you ain't even gotta come and get it. All that talking, little baby, ain't nobody trying to hear it. We know you bluffing, the busters know they ain't fucking with us. The big gorillas, ooh, they know we coming with it. I bring it to you, you ain't even gotta come and get it. All that talking, little baby, ain't nobody trying to hear it. We know you bluffing, the busters know they ain't fucking with us. The big gorillas, ooh, they know we.
How come you don't say shit when we come around? Knuckles dragging on the ground like we some big silverback gorillas. Back to business, you a pussy in a room full of killers. I make music like religion, shoot first and ask for forgiveness. Fuck a witness, never kill him softly, let them kick and holler. Lord forgive them, Father. Grown men acting like some Uchi Wallers. When they wall and run out of, they do some goofy shit for dollars. Your best friend will change up for a couple followers. I've been the same since bottom, seen sorrow and broken bottles. Got scars all over my body, been jumped in fights from some cowards. Let it rain, I don't need flowers. Safe to say I've been a problem. Make a motherfucker change lanes, that's what you call
ooh,
power.
they know we coming with it. I bring it to you, you ain't even gotta come and get it. All that talking, little baby, ain't nobody trying to hear it. We know you bluffing, them busters know they ain't fucking with us. The big gorillas, ooh, they know we
coming with it. I bring it to you, you ain't even gotta come and get it. All that talking, but baby, ain't nobody trying to hit it. We know you bluffing, them busters know they ain't fucking with us. The big gorillas, ooh, they know we.
Yeah, the gorilla. What up, everybody? What it do? Y'all know what time it is. Welcome to Pause the Podcast. I'm one of your hosts. The other host will be here shortly. I had to jump off them. They're coming back. Got technical difficulties. I'm still in my work clothes. Just got home. Been a long day. And ladies and gentlemen, Mr. SMG Jimmy. You there, Jimmy?
Am I on?
Yes, sir.
I don't know what's happening. I was like on the other line trying to see what's coming up. And I just popped right back in. That was weird as hell. What's up, y'all?
Here's what's crazy about all this, folks. Jimmy says it is cold as fuck in Chicago, and I'm down here roasting my ass off in Louisiana.
I'm cold as fuck sitting outside right now. I mean, it's not cold as fuck. It's not like freezing, but it's cold.
It's roasting here.
It ain't sit outside weather. I'll tell you that.
Man, it's been sit outside weather here for the last 3 months.
That's no good.
Yeah.
What's going on, chat?
We got 56 people in here. If y'all could, make sure y'all hit that like button. Share this stream out. Because we're going to talk some crazy stuff tonight.
I'm terrified, bro. Just me and you on here. You're gonna just goad me into saying all sorts of shit about.
No, I'm not. Because I want to continue to have the conversation we were having backstage.
All right, what was this? I forgot what the conversation was already because I was making phone calls.
So we were talking about the crime rate in certain areas, and we both agreed that the government had messed up by getting rid of certain organizations that used to control certain cities in this country. Agree?
Yeah, they should have never got rid of the mafia.
I agree.
Period. They should have never done that. That was the biggest mistake they ever made. That was the one organizing factor in the criminal underworld. And if you had something that was keeping the criminal underworld organized, why the fuck would you get rid of that?
Yeah, because they lived by a certain code and there were certain things
At least they were
that,
leaving innocents alone.
yeah, they never involved women and children, right? And they just kept it within like crime on crime. They didn't involve innocent people, like you
They
said.
never involved children. The whole never involving women thing is kind of bullshit.
Well, to an extent. I mean, they didn't go after grandmothers and stuff like that.
No, they didn't go after innocents, period.
Right,
Yeah, children for sure, because all children are innocent. But yeah,
right.
but
Like I seen it.
there were definitely some women that got themselves caught up on the wrong end of the mob and ended up dead. You know what I mean?
I was watching a documentary about the mafia, and one of the
Well,
things is
which mob? That's another question because everybody acts like the mob was just one big factor. Like New York had the syndicate, or I'm sorry, New York had the commission and the five families and all that shit, but Chicago was the syndicate. It wasn't even called the mob, Cosa Nostra or nothing like that. It was the syndicate. It was the outfit. It was different.
I think it was the one in New York. Anyway,
Okay.
this guy had a hit. He was supposed to do a hit on somebody, and his specialty was blowing people's cars up. Right?
Calabrese, are you talking about?
I think so.
That's a
And,
Chicago shit.
well, he pulled up beside it to verify it was the right person, and when he did, there was a kid in there, and he backed off. And by doing that, they actually went after him because he didn't take out the target, and he wouldn't do it because there was a kid inside of it.
I believe that. I mean, they were not trying to kill kids for no reason. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? There was organization to the things. There were rules. If you broke the rules, you paid the consequences. Well, they say that, but if you look at like the top fucking 50 mob bosses of all time, they all ended up. If anybody after like the original set of like Capone, Luciano, Accardo, Giancana, fucking, Gambino, like all those families, like after when you get to like the late 70s, early 80s mob guys that took over, like the Gottis and the people out in Chicago, I'm like no noses and shit like that. Like those guys, that's when all the snitching started because that's when Giuliani came in and started using the RICO law and the drugs showed up and they started hitting them with big sentences. So they all started snitching on each other. And when they all started snitching on each other, it all came crumbling down.
Yeah. Because back, even if the women were snitching, they would fucking you were done.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Women were not exempt. You know what I mean? Women were not exempt from getting clipped for sure.
Shout out to Porky Jr. for the $5 super chat. He said, "What up, SMG Jimmy and Triple
What up, my
T?
guy?
It was 90 degrees, hot and sweaty.
I'm jealous, man.
I understand what you're going through, my guy.
I'm jealous, man. I'll take hot over cold. And I got to go out to Michigan. So I'm doing that show with Bone Thugs this weekend, right?
Oh,
We
you
got
are?
yeah, we got a house up in the spot that they're staying. Turns out the house got no heat in it. And it's going to be 40 degrees up there. It's a nice house, but it's like a summer house. So it's a problem. It's a problem. So yeah. And
See,
like, there's
it's hard for me.
and like my homie are all supposed to be coming with me, and my girl's coming in to come, and I'm like, yeah, I know I said I had this crib to go to and all this shit, but by the way, guys, we gonna freeze our nuts off the whole weekend, just so you know.
See, that's hard for me to
Right?
comprehend because living in the deep south, we have such warm weather basically 10 months out of the year. When I hear about, like you say in Michigan, it's going to be in its 40s. I can't wrap my head around that. I'm like, 40s? It's daggone May. It should be daggone. I'm thinking the whole country's already at 70 degrees, but it's not. Does that make
Yeah, I
sense?
mean, yeah, but it's not. I'm here to tell you firsthand, it is not 70 degrees where I'm at right now.
Okay, so we were talking about Chicago. You said that there was 2 big project buildings that housed 600,000 gang members.
We giving history lessons tonight. Okay, so it was back in the day. There was this is when Chicago really, I think, started to go absolutely. It was always nuts because what was going on in these 2 locations was crazy at the time too. Like, I mean, they had snipers on the roofs, and there were 4th of July. The cops wouldn't even go there because everybody be outside shooting their guns and shit like that. Or maybe that was New Year's Eve. I forgot. But it was back in the day. There was the Cabrini Green homes, and then there was the Robert Taylor homes, and they were the big project buildings. So there was like 600,000 people that lived in these project buildings. So when they tore them down due to some, I think, terrible. They should have fixed them up and not tore them down, in my opinion. But they tore them down and they sent, basically, because it was the project buildings. A majority of people were affiliated with gangs in those project buildings. So it's basically you sent hundreds of thousands of gang members into the city with no territory when they used to control the best territory in the city. So now all of a sudden it's, they're out there looking for war. Wars start, blood feuds happen, and all the shit keeps going down, and it never ends. And it's been going like that ever since.
Okay.
So I think that was a mistake too.
Damn, Chops 10K Adam says, damn, Triple T looks old without a hat and glasses. Hey, I appreciate that. I am fucking old. Probably old enough to be
I
your daddy.
I ain't doing nothing but giving history lessons, Christopher. I ain't saying shit.
You said, can Jimmy disclose this stuff? No snitching.
I don't be snitching, bro. Come on, man. This is history lessons.
Shout out to Jeffrey for $5 super chat. He said, Tim and Jimmy, much love and respect to you.
Jeffrey,
Much
my dog.
respect to the chat.
Much
Hell yeah.
respect to you, Jeff. The feds is watching YouTube right now. Well, they're gonna be like, yeah, we knew all this shit too. We the ones that did it.
That's what a lot of people don't realize, that the federal government was behind a lot of the gang stuff that's going on in this country.
I mean,
They would like, I believe that they would back uh certain organizations to try to take out other organizations, and then they would flip flop.
I think if there was somebody that was snitching for them and acting like a good little stool pigeon, then they would let them continue to operate
Yeah,
and give them their enemies. I think that's common knowledge. I also think they used to import drugs in the '80s, but like I don't. That could still be going on today. None of us would know. You know what I mean?
correct. Well, it's just like I told you. I think one of the biggest mistakes the government ever did was take Saddam out of power, because
It's the
while he
same
was in
thought because
power,
you create a vacuum. And the thing
yeah,
about Saddam was he didn't put up with terrorism.
he had the whole Middle
So
East on lockdown. They were all scared of him.
yeah, so he didn't put up with terrorism at all. So when you got rid of him, terrorism ran rampant. But who knows the what ifs and what shouldas. I mean, we shouldn't have fucking done a lot of things and should have done a lot of things too.
To protect one, that diss track is not even on the internet. It was sent
Here
to
we
me.
go.
It wasn't even. It was sent to me privately. If you want, I can send it to you. Just put your email in the chat, and I'll email it to you.
We getting turned up. Who's dissing who now?
So there's a guy by the name of D. Warren. He runs with Jay Davenport, and he put a diss track out on Hickorbilly.
Okay.
So I reacted to it and put it on the Country Rap Tea Show this morning, and
Okay.
people are coming at me sideways, like I'm the one who did the diss track. I'm like, all I did was react to it.
Boy, the country rat t-shirt stirring all sorts of drama,
No, all I'm doing is just highlighting what's going on.
huh? I like it. I
You know,
like it.
if people put something out on their social media, and if they don't want people
Oh
to
no,
talk about it,
you're not
they
doing nothing.
shouldn't put it out there.
I don't think you're doing nothing wrong. I'm just saying
Yeah.
it's starting all sorts of drama. Is all I said.
Oh, yeah, people getting in their uproars about things.
I like it. I like it.
Matter of
I don't know.
fact,
I don't know who either people involved in the beef are, so I'm kind of not interested in it because I really don't know who either people involved in the beef are. I don't know who Hickorbilly really is, and I don't know who was it, D4M something?
D. Warren is the
So,
guy's name.
is it a cold ass diss track or does it suck?
I mean, was it a hard target diss track or Adam Calhoun diss track? No. But the guy definitely had the fundamentals down of a diss track. I mean, he was trolling him. He was being disrespectful. He was, if everything he said in there is true, I mean, he was putting out some facts. Like I said in my reaction, I don't know if it's true or not because I don't know the backstory between their history. But apparently, this guy knows him personally because some of the things he was saying in the song was like he knows the guy. So
Okay. I like it.
I mean, I'll let you listen to it if you want to listen to it.
Yeah, it's inspiring me to send you my diss track that I have that's been tooled up for a while that I kind of want to get your guys' opinion on it if it's good enough to put out or not. Hang on.
Yeah.
Go ahead, play that shit.
All right. Give me 1 second. Pull it up. The guy who did the diss track got in the comments and he's like, I'm just a lonely owner of a construction company. I was like, oh, damn. But I think he did pretty good on it.
All right, now I'm curious. I got to hear it now.
Here we go. Let me do it like this. I'm gonna play a song because I'm gonna upload it to my other channel. That way, you don't have all that echo. And then
Every time I do that, this camera be like.
I'll private it. That way, nobody can get it. Let me pull this up real quick.
I'm gonna leave and come back in so it's not all zoomed up while you're pulling it up.
All right. Yeah, we'll go with this one. So to protect one, what's going to happen is I'm going to upload this video to one of my other channels.
Damn it.
And I'm going to leave it unlisted and I'll send you the link. That way you can react to it. But it's a pretty big file. So while I'm doing that, y'all check out SMG Jimmy with Big Buzz and Struggle Jennings and Outlaw.
I was getting high by the river bend. I saw the love of my whole life, and then I went and let her slip right away. The story of my life, I guess that's how it goes. You're living and you're learning, then you pay your tolls. I guess I know now that I might never change. My mama raised me up to be a really good man. Daddy worked hard, did the best that he can. I bet they never understood how they raised an outlaw. He worked his whole life and went and spent it away. I point my pistol to the moon and shoot it back to the grave. I guess this is my life and I'm just an outlaw. I'm all by myself, I'm a one-man band. I'm sipping whiskey at the bottom of a brown paper bag. I said this is my life and I'm just an outlaw.
Struggle. Yeah,
love this life, a deadly romance. Me dying soon, I got no plans. When the Reaper come, we gon' slow dance. I built it all with my own hands. I'm a nomad, I wander free. On the open road till they corner me. My conduct is disorderly. Gonna buy a casket, better order 3. I pray for peace, but I'm war ready. Catch me off guard, baby, forget it. I drink tequila out of broken glass. I climb the mountain out of lower class. I came in first, but I showed up last. My sunny days still got an overcast. To know the man, you gotta know the past. Found my daddy dead with a note attached. My soul intact, my heart missing pieces. On the battlefield, I never sit in bleachers. Fix your mouth or they leave you speechless. Road is lonely with the streets teach us. To each his own, I never eat alone. I'll bleed the streets just to feed my home. Turn up the heat just to keep them warm. It's a cold game, baby, you been warned.
He worked his whole life and when it's spinning away, I point my pistol to the moon and shoot it back to the grave. I guess this is my life and I'm just an outlaw. I'm all by myself, I'm a one-man band. I'm sipping whiskey out the bottom of a brown paper bag. I said this is my life and I'm just an outlaw.
I stood tall, leaving at the bottom, learned to read the corner, so I run the option. Traffic switching, I seen the blitz. I drop back, put the mag in the bag on the shotgun. Outlaw, you not one. You don't want to smoke with them iron lungs. Crack a version of Big Pun. No ends in me, Casa, I'm not the one. No cap gun. The chopper the size of a cap one. I spit that punch drunk rap run. Shut your mouth full of battlefields I built upon. Right or wrong, I gotta right my wrong. Cause I'm always me, I can't turn it on. I'm at the top of my prime like a transform. The most slept upon like Megatron. I'm the Rosen on 10, creeping like Trojans. Rose when I rode in, unloaded still broken. Going through the motions, holding emotions, exploding within. Why I feel like the end. So bite the grenade, bitch, I'm pulling the pin. Got love for my fan, but fuck on my kin. Don't fuck with my kin, don't fuck with my kin. Blood thicker than water, but it clot in the end.
He worked his whole life and when it's spinning away, I point my pistol to the moon and shoot it back to the grave. I guess this is my life and I'm just an outlaw. I'm all by myself, I'm a one-man band. I'm sipping whiskey out the bottom of a brown paper bag. I said this is my life and I'm just an outlaw.
One of my favorite songs. One of the worst music videos ever made.
I just realized when the guy was walking in the water, why did y'all blur the gun out?
Cause this was right before. This was when the fucking YouTube policies were acting all weird, and it was all starting up where they were demonetizing shit. So we just fucking. We were like, just blur it out so we don't got to deal with it.
Okay.
And then we realized that was stupid. But the video had already been uploaded.
Jeff McCoy, there's no reason to apologize for last night. You were not in the wrong. I agree with everything that you said. So don't ever
I can
feel
only
that
imagine Jeff must have went off. If Jeff is saying he's sorry, he must have went off.
he spoke his mind on an issue that he had every right to say what he had to say, and I back him 100%.
I like it.
You can't go around and talk shit on people and act like you're gang, and about that life when you're really not.
Who's acting like that at?
Mr. Lord Luss.
Wait, he been talking gangster?
Oh yeah,
I ain't never seen that.
yeah.
That's wild.
Well, he did that whole thing on Joe Sticks, telling him to
Well, I
pull
know
up to the
Joe.
man.
Yeah, but that's on some country boy let's fight shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but then turn around and call him the P word.
Call him a pussy?
No,
Oh
pedo.
God.
Yeah, saying he was out trying to scope a 13-year-old boy up.
He said that about Joe Sticks?
Yeah,
Oh, no wonder Joe Sticks pulled up on him.
yeah.
Good for Joe. He said, let's do so. He said, you want to talk about it? Be about it.
Exactly.
That's
All right.
crazy. So who's this? What's this record we're checking out now?
So It's on a guy named D. Warren is his name, and he did a diss track against Hickorbilly from
Okay.
Hickorbilly Shorts podcast, and it's called Hickorbilly Bitch. Is the name of the
Billy bitch, huh?
is the name of the track.
He really got original with that shit, huh?
Yeah. Now I don't know if this
Hickorbilly
guy,
bitch.
I don't know if this guy's an artist, but he definitely understands the fundamentals of it.
I like it. Let's
And
hear it.
he even went to the extent to put bitch on his merch right underneath Hickorbilly.
So he's straight up actually dissing somebody, which is what I like to hear.
Yeah.
All right, let's
So
hear it.
here we go.
Static selected.
Back in elementary, his favorite grade was probably third. Couldn't wait to hear the teacher say the words. Okay, class, today we're reading To Kill a Mockingbird. Looks on the kids' faces so gracious. Before she could say it, they had their books open, staring at pages 82 to 85, sitting bright-eyed. Caleb jumped up, excited, like, can I please try it? Come on, teacher, please. I stayed up all night to recite it. After school, ran home to his mom so joyful. Said his friends are coming over, they're playing Tom Sawyer. And since he's the cool kid, he'll be his fave Huckleberry Finn. Know the type you hear in their voice when they say it. Been practicing their whole life just for the day to relay it. Well, that boy from Palmer about to see some karma. Probably make some claims like he knows some black dudes with a ratio of 21 in school. Of course you knew those too. He white trashy, not the real type though, he nasty. Probably stayed up all night dreamed about fucking Ashley. Jealous bitch stay crying inside. Broke bitch got mommy buying him rides. Cause he wrecked when he leaves the redneck Raven he drives. Probably gonna get mad that I damage his pride. Probably gonna catch a domestic when he jump off his live. Go grab your noose next to your hood and your gown. Climb a tree, tie that bitch and jump down. Dangling to your legs, stop shaking around. Oh, deadbeat dad, leave his kids with a frown. Kids in school all day, he's on live all night. So won't you try telling them how they fit in your life? Oh shit, now he gon' get mad, yell at his wife, damn. So please listen, Sam, from the bottom of my heart, I'm truly sorry, ma'am. I know you feeling trapped, don't think nobody understands, but I'm here to try to help, so here's a helping hand. Call 1-800-799-7233. They'll give you courage to leave, just one good dick away from a new man. I'll send my partner up there for a one-night stand. Next day he could wake up, he's feeling all mad, cause his kids done called, said we got a new dad. You talk like you're right, but not saying it with your chest. I seen them screenshots ducking Jay for Slapfest. Don't say you gon' get at me, you dodging Davenport. Probably wasn't sure unless it's so rat in court. Put your money where your mouth is, make that bet. Go ahead, lay where you made that bed. Bet his neck is turning red, you know that he hating it. Claim to be American, he a fake ass patriot. Dissing on vets for drinking, a common drawback. For soldiers overseas that seen that combat. From one vet to another, I got you code. And that's a band of brothers, that's a real code. Not a bunch of burning crosses and donning some cloaks. This guy really thinks he can rap, man. What a joke. Should've stuck to a craft you know, like tying ropes. I played your remake, The Cowboy by Kid Rock. It literally sounds like you bought an 8-ball and did rock. This dude always stay frontin'. Only time he holding guns is when he's hunting. So stop putting all that in your raps. The only time you shoot his stuff is stuff that can't shoot back. So get off your stream, Nazis. We hear the racism in your voice sound cocky. Probably gon' get mad and run and block me, but that'll never stop me. I'ma fight to the finish like Apollo and Rocky. You Sanchez, I'm Penn. You Riley, then I'm Holmes, putting shots to your chin. G golly, Wally, Holly, taking the win. Old Blast Joe for Punch Out, give his ass one kick like Kung Pao. And if you still don't know who I'm talking about, let me go ahead and just say it plain and loud. Fucking Hickorbilly, bitch, you can keep all your sticks, cause I'm coming through with flames, burning down all your shit. And Cisco or Wisco, does anybody even really know who the hell this fat hat is though? Y'all should've went inside a church to pray, instead of calling daddy church for praise. All you do is sit on the internet and troll for days. I'll put your face bloodied on a shirt, sell merch for days. And when people make flyers, you can't even pay. And that's an odd job to rob, something digital. See by no.
Did you say something?
Yeah, I'm just talking shit.
What'd you say?
just saying he going way too long, and he shouted out Glass Joe from Punch Out. That was basically all I said.
Means do you ever get physical unless it's the whole Ryan nuts and you cough, cause just like a nutsack you soft and you can't hold me back. I know you're feeling regretful, I keep coming back, they be calling me Deadpool, and when you rap you make me bored to death, cause 1v1 you scoring less, you couldn't move shit even if your truck was loaded down with about 100 port or less, and I'm as sure as it gets. Check the method and I'm North finesse. OG status like a war-torn vet. I'll put you in my crosshairs. Headshot, worthless vest. Make you my bitch like you wore a dress. He wanted a war, I guess. He didn't know I would step, cause this broke boy can't even afford to dress or step in places that I'm bored.
What's that?
I was telling Jeff, I said Jeff's out after hearing this shit. I said stick around for a minute, Jeff. You gotta hear this next thing real quick from me.
And I'm still so much more than that. And this is more than rap. This is life, isn't a culture, not something that you ever gonna flourish at. And I'm sure of that. So please leave it alone, cause we don't wanna hear no more of that. Hickorbilly, bitch, gon' get found off in the ditch on some racist talking trolling, cause he.
Now that was disrespectful right there. He actually took his own song and made his own little twist on it. So this last part is actually Hickorbilly's intro song to everything that he does.
The hardest part of the diss track, though.
Yeah. I mean, listen, is it a banger? No. But if you compare it to Hickorbilly's music, it's a 10 out of 10.
I haven't really heard Hickorbilly's music, so I don't want to comment on that. But I know that if somebody dissed me with some shit like this, there's no way in hell I'm responding.
Once again, it's a 10 out of 10 compared to the other.
Well, if it's like an even battlefield, then I'd say go cut. Did Hickorbilly respond?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, this shit is not.
What's that?
This shit is not good.
No, it's not a banger. It's not. Like I said,
it's not even not a banger. It's just
the guy's not an artist though. The guy's
not an artist, and he's just coming out to flame somebody. You succeeded in your job. You flamed him. You flamed him. As a music fan, I'm not a fan of your music, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's not an artist.
You flamed him, though. Good job.
On his lips, Hickorbilly, bitch, and he know that he a bitch, cause he never standing on no grown man shit. Hickorbilly, bitch, gon' get found off in the ditch on some racist talking trolling, cause he wanna run his lips. Hickorbilly, bitch, and he know that he a bitch, cause he never standing on no grown man shit.
Now, I'll just point some things out. So he basically said that the guy's done domestic violence. Like I said, I don't know if any of this stuff is true.
Yeah, so it's like this could just be a diss record. You know what I mean?
Right. So he talked about domestic violence. He's saying that he's not paying people who worked for him. He called out certain artists like Odd Job.
I mean, he flamed him. Like he definitely was disrespectful towards dude, but it was not like there was nothing where I was like,
no,
damn.
was it a hard target diss or a Simple Man or Adam Cohn? No, by no means.
That shit was weak.
But if you compare it to what he was going against, most definitely.
I mean, fair enough. I mean, dude, you're not an artist, bro. You did a good job to come out and flame somebody. You want to flame somebody? I mean, I got to hear the response. If the response ain't up yet, then I don't know. I mean, if the coldest move to me in that one would be like, don't even pay attention to dude, because it's not really worth paying attention to be honest with you. That shit was trash to me. I don't know.
I don't think it was trash.
I hear you. I mean, it just sounded like he was recording it in his bathroom. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, like I said, the guy's not an artist.
No, I get it. Like I get it. Low budget situation. I get it. But like, it's a diss record. When it, like I hold a different like, if you putting your name on a diss record, to me that's like you standing up and saying I'm ready for war with this record. And if that's what you come with when you're ready for war, that's the like that you gotta drop your nuts on a diss record. No homo, but you gotta drop your nuts on a diss record. And I don't feel like anybody was doing that right there.
But once again, when you compare it to the artist that he's going against, It's much better than what the other artists like. Hickorbilly put a diss track out against Chop Easy and Just in Time called "Safety Off,"
Okay.
and one of the lyrics in there, he's talking like a little kid, like baby talking. It's like, come on, you're supposed to
See, I
be.
didn't hear this. I didn't
Yeah,
hear this.
that's what I'm saying. If you compare it to the person that he's dissing, this
He
track,
wins?
by far he raps way better than Hickorbilly, in
Well,
my opinion.
then that's cold as fuck. If he's beating the dude at rapping that he's talking shit to, I'm not sure if he is. I have not heard the music, but if he is, then that's cold because he said I'm not even an artist. I'm gonna come make a better diss record than you, and that's
Chip,
cold.
Chip, why do you think I'm getting mad, bro? I am not getting mad. Trust me. You motherfuckers are fucking weird.
He getting mad for sure, Chip. He getting mad for sure. I can see it on his face. He's like, you don't like this shit? You don't like this shit, cuz?
If I was getting mad, I'd put my fucking drill sergeant hat and be fucking yelling and
better-
screaming right now. Fucking little goofy.
He's mad as hell. Look at him. See, he's
Now you
mad.
said you got a diss track?
I did. Okay, so ain't nobody gonna know who I'm talking about in this because this ain't got nothing to do with no country rap shit. But this is how you do a diss record. You call a motherfucker out and say, "Let's go to war." You know what I mean?
Are you gonna send it to me?
It's already there.
Where?
The rundown email.
Oh, okay.
This is some street shit, but
Shots fired. Polo
yeah,
Dunk?
shots fired.
Okay.
Yeah, Polo Pone. Me and him, he was on the track with me. Free Polo Pone. Polo Pone locked up right now. Free Polo Pone.
All right, here we go.
You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life.
We didn't want this
But it ain't
intro
about
on the
how
beat,
hard
by the
you
way.
hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. That's how winning is done.
Baby's line this motherfucker hard as
You
fuck.
say you want me dead, well I'm waiting. I ain't never scared. How you wanna cut off that lick when you wasn't even there? Don't claim to be my brother, I'll expose you with truth. The fact is that you a sucker and I know it was you. Every dime still in my pocket despite all your attempts. Fucked your girl a couple times plus robbed all of your friends. I'm the one that always started while you were riding the bench. And every time we made a move you were stuck riding the fence. So now what you talking shit for? You were the one that switched modes. Went and played the bitch role, now I smack you like a bitch hoe, homie. Got me fucked up, you hustling backwards. Put you on and showed your game, you see my jersey in the Raptors. I'm the one that really did it, you just speak on my life. I'm the one that put in work, you just reap the benefits, right? I feel like Malcolm cause your stories got me in the middle. You never really doing shit, let's just speak it as simple. You put a price out on my head, I'm still screaming you sweet. You see me face to face one time and you off of your feet. See you a pussy and I know it, watch that window slowly closing on your lifespan. Better keep that gun by your nightstand.
Shots fired, shots fired. In the middle of the nighttime, I wanna see you dead. And there'll be shots fired, shots fired. In the middle of the nighttime, I wanna see you dead.
You niggas waist deep, and I ain't talking Tyrese. But if you face me, you niggas won't find peace. I leave you lined up, boy, with a show crease, dawg. I'm a real beast, nigga, fuck the police. A couple niggas in the streets will lose T4, fucking around with me, yeah, I put that on the chief. Nobody want the beef when a nigga hit the street, yeah, I will pull the heat, the bullet burst about your meat. You will take a seat when your body start to leak, yeah. We start to creep before you bitches go to sleep, yeah. Vultures in my cup is with a nigga like to drink, yeah. So when you wake up, you'll be looking at my
There'll
heat.
be shots fired, shots fired. In the middle of the nighttime, I wanna see you dead. And there'll be shots fired, shots fired. In the middle of the nighttime, I wanna see you dead.
right, so let me say this. I think when diss tracks, that was grimy what you did. And what I mean by that is this. You already told him you were going to fuck him up, but then you had to sing to him? You know how disrespectful that is?
They can't do that. That's why you got to
That's
do
what
that.
I'm saying. I
They
know.
can't do that. You got to
I
do that because they
know.
can't do that.
I know. That's what I'm getting at. That's fucking disrespectful. You're pouring salt in the fucking wound. Like, look, motherfucker, not only can I rap, I can sing on your fucking ass, and you can't do that back. That's grimy.
That's how you diss somebody.
But I like it though.
That's how you diss somebody though.
I agree with you.
You gotta I'm not saying like my shit got me shit. Target way better at that shit than me. Like, you know what I mean? But like my whole point is like you gotta come for their head. Like my shit is okay. It's not like the greatest diss at all, but it's some street shit. Like if you don't know the situation, it ain't gonna make sense to you. It's not even really like a diss record to another artist. It's a diss record to some street cats. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's some whole other shit. It's more of a song than anything, but it's a diss because if you know what it is, it's a diss. You know what I'm saying? But it's like
facts, cartoon. Talk your shit. Talk your shit, cartoon. I stand on.
Crazy. You standing on that? Diss is better than my diss, huh? You gonna make me battle this dude now just to prove your point, huh? It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. How you gonna get me into a beef with a dude like that? Come on now, bro.
Cartoon said he was.
I got it.
Cartoon said he was gonna drop a diss on Church.
I mean, go cartoon, man. I mean, the whole thing is like my whole thing is I'm not gonna diss somebody that it's not some shit I mean. You know what I mean? I don't know Church. Like all the people I know fuck with them. You know, they got their issues with them. And that's what it is. And you know what I mean? I fuck with my people for sure. I ain't gonna be over there riding with dude because all my people don't. You know what I mean? I don't know dude. So why would I fuck with him? But it's just the whole thing of you gotta just, you know.
Cartoon says he wants a cold hook from you.
Man, Cartoon knows I'll give him something. Whatever he wants, man. You just gotta hit me up. Send me the beat. I got you, bro.
Here you go. He said I might drop an Upchurch diss just for fun.
I mean, do you know Upchurch though? Like, did Upchurch piss you off personally? Because otherwise, that's kind of like, I get why Target did it because, you know, Upchurch had his boys jumping in. Adam had a couple of his boys jumping in. That made sense to me. But like, when it's not your beef, it's kind of not your beef. You know what I mean?
Well, shit. Cartoon, you're going to get spivvy on your ass. You don't like when people talk about Church. He does not like that at all.
If you're going to get into beef, make sure it's your beef that you're getting down, or at least your people's beef. If it's not your people's beef, you know, you kind of look like a goofy coming in from the outside. That's my opinion. That's why the whole Lord Lust thing never made sense to me, and all that shit never made sense because they were just trying to get themselves involved in the shit. You know what I mean?
Well, not really. That's why I haven't done it.
Fair enough. I mean, Cartoon's cold. He ain't gonna do no corny shit like that. I already know.
No, that whole fucking that Dusty Dial thing and the whole Lord Lust. So you
were cloud chasing at its fun. I was there. I was there the day that Lord Lust came through. And I can't speak on much of this shit because I was an outsider coming in at the time. I'm a city boy. You know what I mean? That was my first time meeting a lot of these guys. I've grown cool with a lot of them since then, you know. But at the time, that was my first time meeting a lot of these guys, and I was there. I watched this dude come in, act cool with everybody. I never even seen him get called upstairs, but apparently he got called upstairs from what everybody's saying, right? And that shit happened. But he came down, he acted cool. He dapped everybody up, acted like everybody was cool, trying to work with everybody, you know, basically kissing ass the whole time he was there. And then freaking after that, he dipped, didn't hear nothing, and 2 weeks later, he's all pissed off.
Yeah, because after he got into the booth, he stuck around for like 4 hours afterwards.
Dude, he was there the whole day, and he left. Like
I
stayed late that night because I think that was the night Doobie came through, and I was there late that night. But whatever. It was
Just
it was
like
dope.
I know if when we were in Indianapolis, if you or myself felt like we were being disrespected, like he says he was, we wouldn't have stuck around as long as we would have. We would have fucking
Um,
bounced.
Not only would I stick, if I felt like I was being disrespected, you're gonna hear about. I mean, for me at least, you're gonna hear that I'm feeling like I'm disrespected.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I'm not scared. So it's like I'm not scared of none of this shit scares me. So
that's why I
you
don't.
know,
It blew my mind when he came out with that fucking video talking all that shit, and I get what he was doing. He realized that nobody was fucking with him, so he wanted to get recognized by church. And what's the best way to do it? Talk shit on Adam and Broadnex and Demon.
yeah, I mean that was his move. I mean, all of a sudden the guys yelling Creek Squad. I mean, that's thing about Lust is this, man. Like he never did nothing to me. I think what Dusty Dial said about fucking Justin Time and all that shit was foul. That kid's really the real disrespectful one. You know what I mean? Because I'm friends with Justin at this point, and you cross one of my friends, I want to fuck you up. That's just how I'm built.
Well, he says that
You
he's
know
the
what I'm
best.
saying? So that's just how I'm built. But other than that, like they never did nothing to me.
That dude's got 12 albums, right? And only has 22,000 streams off of 12 albums. And you're going to sit up here and say that you're the best in the game?
I mean, he's supposed to feel that way. I ain't gonna get mad at no rapper for saying they're the best.
After 12 albums, you only got 22,000 streams. How you going to go around and start flexing on
I,
people?
I mean, he can't factually back up what he's saying,
That's what
but
I'm saying. I'm not.
he
I
should.
understand you're supposed
If
to be
you at the
confident.
point where if you put in 12 albums worth of work, bro, you better think you the best.
Yeah, but if you only
I only
got
got 8 songs out. I think I'm the best. You know what I mean?
yeah, but you got way more than 22,000 streams, Jimmy.
Yeah, but you could argue that that's only because of my features and shit. You know what I mean?
Even if you take all your features away, and you still got more than 22,000 streams.
I mean, true, but it's just like
So stop daggone trying to daggone play devil's advocate with this little fucker.
I'm
Yeah.
not trying to play devil's advocate
Yeah,
with him.
you are. Pause. Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. I'm sitting here
Yes, you
saying
are. You're playing.
I'm standing on. I'll cook him for all the other shit, but I'm not gonna cook him for saying he's the best rapper because I can't factually think saying that I'm the best up, but I feel like I'm the best. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying I like don't have. I'm not humble and don't respect others' craft that have put it more time and put more. I mean, there
Once
are guys
again,
that are.
I
There
get.
are people that are cold. I'm not saying like
I
I'm not trying
understand.
to flex, but you're supposed to feel that way.
Yeah, I
I'm not
get that.
actually the best, but I feel like I'm the best. You know what I
I
mean?
get that. People are supposed to be confident in their craft. I fully agree with you on that. But you can't come out publicly and say that you're the best in the game when you only got 22,000 fucking streams.
No, you shouldn't be. You shouldn't be saying you're the best in the game because honestly, there is no best in the game because it's all subjective to the listener. If you want to say that there's a best in the game, then you got to base it off numbers because that's the only thing you can do it at, and nobody is touching the best in the game other than the mainstream.
Well, I mean, if you're looking at just independent only, you can do that.
Yeah, but who's coming close to Tech Nine?
Well, right now, probably Tom McDonald.
I mean, I don't think so. Not financially. I don't think so.
No, I'm talking about streaming wise.
Yeah, he's hot right now, but overall, like, who's the best independent artist? I mean, it's pretty hard to fucking. I mean, there's some singers that were independent that went huge too, but like, as far as the hip hop lane, it's pretty hard to say that there's anybody who did it better than Tech Nine. I mean, you could even make the argument that Jay Z was independent up until the point where he signed to be the president of the major label.
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, like he's still independent when he signed because guess what? He's the controller of the label at that point. He was
Yeah,
an
but
independent record label, and then he did it all on his own out the trunk, and then fucking took over a record company. That was the only way he got involved with the record industry was when he took over the company.
yeah.
So it's like that's an independent artist if you really want to be real about it. So, I mean, as far as like the lane we're in,
Very true, cartoon. He said you only gotta be the best version of yourself as long as you're better than yesterday. Fact.
facts.
I agree with that statement.
It's just like there are people in the past that built like, dude, No Limit Records was independent. Master P was independent. Like those guys made hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars.
Oh yeah.
It's I mean, it's those are the biggest independent artists of all time. But
Okay.
the,
Let me rephrase that then. Not independent, country rap lane.
I don't know if you can quantify who's the biggest in this lane other than Jelly Roll.
Well, he's no longer a country rapper.
But is he not though? Because he still got the fan base. Every single person that's listening to the country rap is listening to Jelly Roll too.
Yeah, but he's not an independent country rapper. Is what I'm talking about.
I get it, but he was less than 4 years ago.
Yeah, but he's no longer.
I hear you.
So you can't put him in that category. That'd
But
be like,
he's
okay,
only no longer an independent country rapper because I mean technically he almost still is because of the deal structure that he has. It's like he
okay,
still
but
controls
that's
all his
like
own
saying you got a minor league pitcher, right? You got a guy who's been down in the minor leagues for the last 10 years, and you get this new kid who surpasses him because he's in the majors. But the new kid had the same numbers as the guy there for 10 years. And now that the new kid's in the majors, you can't put him and compare him to the guy who's still in the minors because he's no longer the new kid is in the majors.
I
It's the
get
same
it.
thing. Same thing with Jelly Roll.
I get it. I get it. But Struggle's still in the minors, but he's playing in the majors.
Yeah, but he's still in the minors though. He's not
So
mainstream.
how is he not the king? How is Yellow Wolf not the king then? Yellow Wolf's killing everybody with all that shit. Out of
I
the country
that
rap lane,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
out of the country rap lane, if we're being real, Yellow Wolf's the biggest artist out of the independent country rap lane.
I agree with you 100%.
That's just a fact. People
I
might not
agree.
want to. People might not want to admit that what it is, but he started off signed. So it's like, does he get disqualified then because of that?
Well, no, he started out independent, then he got signed, and he came back independent.
Yeah, but when he got signed, they put the biggest bag they've ever put into a white boy in the history of music.
No, Eminem had the biggest bag.
Nah, he had to
Then
make it first. He had to make it first.
yeah,
He
but
blew up. Once
Dr.
he blew
Dre,
up, he got that bag.
Dr. Dre, Dr. Dre's the one who put him on. He's the
But
one
they
who
didn't. I'm not saying he didn't have the greatest cosign of all time, but he didn't have the same bag that Yellow Wolf had because this was after they already blew up, made it. All the shit had gone on. They control Interscope at this point, and then they funded him. They put he was everywhere for that album. I remember.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying is, if you're going to compare country rappers, who's the best? Yes, hands down, Yellow Wolf is the godfather of the country rap lane right now. He's the king.
He says use song stats. Who has more streams in church? Yellow Wolf. Yellow Wolf has more streams than Church, and he has more album sales than Church.
Yeah, his net worth value is more than Church
100%.
because he was smart with his money. He went out and he became an entrepreneur and started all kind of companies. He started his own whiskey label. He's got a new fragrance line coming out, a fragrance cologne for men and women.
Spivey said to me, if you ever sign your independent card should be took whether you come back or not. That's a fair point. If that's the standard you're using, I'm not even that big of a fan of Yellow Wolf cartoon, but it's just like you just got to be real about the situation. But is NF independent? No, NF signed, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, NF signed.
Okay, so what about this, Bibby? What happens if an independent artist worked with a mainstream artist, and let's say their particular song they did with the independent mainstream artist went fucking platinum? Should that qualify? Should that disqualify them? I mean, you can look at it both ways then if you want to go that route. Because if it wasn't for that mainstream artist, they may not have the numbers that they have.
I mean, it's just all these qualifying factors. To me, it's just, are you dope or are you not dope? These number shit is just, it's like, a bunch of these dudes are dope. They all should be getting props for being dope. But if they want to talk about I'm the biggest or I'm the best, it's like, no, there's a metric. We can find out.
Red Cat, you're absolutely 100% on that. Brian Upchurch didn't start out independent either. He was funded by Redneck Nation. They're the ones who started his career. They backed him financially. So technically, he wasn't independent either.
I mean, I mean, would Target not be independent because he was with Mako at one point? That's the point. I mean, it gets to the point where it's like anybody that had any type of help becomes irrelevant, and no one's gonna get there without help.
Oh, there are some artists out there who's got there without any help.
Who?
I can honestly say New Breed has.
He didn't have Jesse Howard with him?
No.
He blew up before that?
Yeah, he had a big following before Jesse came on.
And
But Jesse,
he didn't have somebody that shot his videos. He didn't have an engineer. He didn't
yeah,
have
but he
somebody.
paid for all that. He didn't have any financial backing from nobody.
I get to not having fun. I mean, it was my family helped me a little bit, but that's about it.
So you can't say, and
I just don't
technically,
think that disqualifies you.
and technically, he shot his own videos.
Being a good person and having friends that want to help you and get to where you dream about going to is not something that should disqualify you.
Say that again.
Being a good person who has friends that want to help you get to where you want to go in life should not disqualify you from this, because a lot of people are in that situation, and then they'll say, well, he took help. What do you mean? It was the homies trying to get behind their homie.
Right, but if you're being financially backed by an organization, like they paid for all his music videos, they literally paid his phone bill when he first started out. Bought him his first, paid for his phones, paid his bills because he didn't have any money to fucking put up content. So they went out and bought him a brand new phone, paid for his fucking bill, contract, and everything with the phone company. And that came out of his own mouth.
I just don't understand. To me, music is supposed to be something. The music should speak for itself, whether you're independent, mainstream. It shouldn't matter. I feel like that separation drives me a little bit insane, just because if you got dope music, you got dope music. I want to listen to dope music.
I agree with that statement right there. Car Target said the whole label
Target's in
thing
here. What up, dude? Sorry, I didn't mean to bring your name up about it.
that people throw in each other's faces is just a sleight of hand. I agree. Because he said they look stupid on the mic. So they bring up the ways to make you not like people. Facts.
That's the point, man. If you're dope, you're dope. If you're dope, you're dope. If you're the one, you don't need any of the shit. It'll just happen. Just because you're the one. You know what I mean? It's just it's luck of the draw on that. Everybody, I just like listening to good music, and I enjoy music as a passion and a hobby, and I make music for the fuck of it because it's something I love. But it's
I'm being sued. I'm being sued again, Floyd. By who? Who's going to sue me now? Won't be the first time somebody threatened to sue me.
I agree, Target. It should be about music.
Oh, 100%.
Not being a scumbag of a human also qualifies. But I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. If the music is dope enough, I like some scumbags too. I'm not gonna lie. If Dirty Diana comes on by Michael Jackson, I'm bumping that shit.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I'm bumping that shit.
What do you mean I talked about the label more than anybody? Do I think, am I against somebody signing with a label? No. If it's a good deal, like a Jelly Roll deal, by all means take it. You'd be a fool not to. Jelly Roll is the only independent
It don't even
mainstream
have to.
artist that can go on a podcast and talk about snorting cocaines and hookers and no repercussions.
It don't even matter about all that shit. It's more. It's just like if the deal works for you and it's what you want to do in your life, do it. If it's not and you want to stay independent and you want to be your own boss, do it because it's a lot more work being independent for sure. It's a lot more work. I can see the logic in taking. If someone told me and said, "Look, all you got to do is go into a studio and make music, and you don't have to do any of the other shit. We'll pay for it all. We'll take care of it all. We'll make sure all the other shit is taken care of. We want to go 50-50 with you." You don't think I'm gonna say yes to that?
Hell yeah.
I'm saying yes to that. I don't want to keep coming out my pocket. They're saving me the hassle of that, and they're setting everything up, doing all the shit. Fuck, that takes so much. That's hours of time you get back that you can do other things inside your life with. So it's like there's different situations. If it's an unfair deal, it's like 95-5 with a fucking recoup and a full recoup of your shit on a 20% loan, then suck a dick. You know what I'm saying? It all depends on what the thing is.
Mokan, get the fuck out of here. Somebody taking Mokan out. I ain't playing with your stupid ass tonight.
That's what's up, Lloyd. That's exactly the reason you should listen to the artists you listen to. You don't listen to music because you're independent. You listen because you like the music. That's exactly what you should be doing.
Facts.
Oh yeah, isn't Taylor Swift is technically an independent by the definition we're using? Because doesn't she own all her own shit now?
Yeah, but she's still backed by the label though.
Oh, okay. I don't
Look,
like
when I went
Taylor
out
Swift.
on
I'm
the
anti Taylor Swift. I'm not going front. I don't like
when
Taylor
I went
Swift.
out on the Brantley Gilbert tour with Adam and Demon Jones, I can see why people sign with the record label because
Do
they treat them like fucking royalty.
exactly.
Every,
You walk in, everything's taken care of. You don't got to
yeah,
deal with nothing. You just get to be a musician, and that I mean,
everything's catered. They got catered meals. Fucking the stage is being put up and taken down by hired help. You fucking got fucking 5, 6 tour buses. I mean,
that doesn't sound bad, does it?
no.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I mean, people act like the labels are only screwing the artists because the artists are the ones that trick it off. They know what they're signing at the time. If the deal makes sense for you, you knew what you were signing at the time. It's not your fault that you got bigger than what you thought you were going to get to when you signed it. It's not their fault. They put the bag up. They should be getting the majority of the share if they put the bag up, to be honest with you. It's when the weird shit comes in and they start trying to steal money that and it goes over the deal and they do shit like that. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Or and it's the fact that a lot of people that sign these deals don't understand what they're signing. You know what I mean? And but if you understand economics at all, you see somebody offering you a fucking recoup on a 25% interest loan or higher, go to the bank and get the money. You don't need to get it from a fucking record label
Facts.
because you can get it for 7% there and it'll be cheaper.
I agree.
He's saying it sounds good if you want to be controlled or be told. I mean, that's not necessarily true. Like you're still you. If you're signing away your creative rights and all that type of shit, once again, you have to know what you're signing. You can sign away your likeness, but not sign away your creative rights.
Well, Brantley Gilbert is no longer signed, so he's 100% independent now.
He said get a personal loan, lower interest. But that goes into, well, now you're taking help from one of your friends, so technically you're getting signed in some way. So shout out to New Breed for doing it the way he did it, didn't grind. And I mean, I pretty much have done it the same way, other than a couple of people that have gotten behind me, you know, my boys and some family members. But other than that,
yeah. So if you listen to his song called Outlaw Nation Anthem, he basically explains it all about how he was coming up. A lot of the independent artists here today, he tried to reach out to him like, hey, can you at least turn me on to this person or turn me on to that person? I just want to be able to get a chance. And in the song, he's like, nobody would give me that chance. He said, now that I'm popping, those same people are hitting me up. Hey, we should do something. Nah, it's okay. You didn't want to fuck with me back then, so why should I fuck with you now?
I get that.
Matter of fact,
I get that.
While we're on the subject, that'd be a good time to play it.
Some people, you know, some people hold a grudge about that shit.
A little fun fact about the Outlaw Nation anthem. So Rise Up, for the longest time, everybody would call that the Outlaw Nation anthem. The thing is, Outlaw Nation anthem was written 2 years before Rise Up. They just never did the video for it, and they never put it out. So technically, the Outlaw Nation anthem was written before Rise Up. But a lot of people consider Rise Up the actual anthem, but it's not, technically. But listen to what he says in this song. We're talking about, it'll basically cover everything what we were talking about.
We're the Outlaw Nation.
If it don't make dollars and it don't make sense, but if you ain't making change, you on the wrong side of the fence. Yeah, this is for my people who done been through some shit. From the bottom we will rise as the Outlaw Nation. We're the ones who never make it, and so easy to forget. We've been kicked while we were down, but we never call it quits. Yeah. We've been lost and we've been found. We've been lost once again. We come rolling into town as an Outlaw Nation.
All my family has guns. No, my family don't run. All my family has guns. All my family is the Outlaw Nation. All my family has guns. No, my family don't run. All my family has guns. All my family is the Outlaw Nation.
We're the Outlaw Nation.
We the type of people that come correct, always keep it real and never show regrets. We pray to God and we show respect, but if you touch one of ours, we gon' break your neck. We mind our own, never switching lanes. We in the zone, never hitting the brakes. You better listen good, I got some shit to say. If you slept on us, you made a big mistake.
Everybody wanna come around you, acting like they been down the whole time. But when your ass was dead broke, ain't nobody really have no time. But now you up there on the stage, you getting paid, it's your time. They all wanna come around again, they acting like you a gold mine.
And I told mine, we gon' make it through, I got a strong mind, so I'm making moves, now it's go time. Either win or lose till showtime, watch what I do. Back in the day, I used to write a lot of rappers, asking them if they could just lend me a hand. Let me get a feature, let me hit the stage. If anything at all, just send me to the man. But they ain't wanna hear it, they would leave me on red. Never write back, I just couldn't understand. I'm just trying to get on, won't you listen to my song? But I found out quick, they don't give a damn. Unless you spend a lot of cash and you wanna kiss ass, then ain't nobody gonna touch you. But But as for me, I wasn't built like that, not a bitch like that, so fuck you. Now they all hit my phones blowing up, my lines talking about how you been, man, it's been a long time. I see you killing tracks, won't you hop on one of mine? We can split it 50-50 now, how does that sound? Nah, I'm good, I hope you understand. Back in the day, you really had a chance, but the tables have turned and respect is earned. Now it's my turn to not give a damn.
If it don't make dollars, then it don't make sense. But if you ain't making change, you on the wrong side of the fence. Yeah, this is for my people who done been through some shit. From the bottom we will rise as the Outlaw Nation. We're the ones who never make it, it's so easy to forget. We've been kicked while we were down, but we never call it quits. Yeah. We've been lost and we've been found. We've been lost once again. We come rolling into town as an Outlaw Nation.
All my family has guns. No, my family don't run.
They don't run.
No, my family has guns. No, my family is the Outlaw Nation. All my family has guns. No, my family don't run.
They don't run.
No, my family has guns. No, my family is the Outlaw Nation.
We're the Outlaw Nation.
We real as it gets, we don't play the fence. This is Outlaw Nation, we making hits. We hold it together like paper clips, and we'll crumble your ass like potato chips. We don't start no shit, but don't take no shit. Got guns loaded up like they taking trips, and it's plain to see like Navy ships. We about to blow, so make a wish. Everybody say they'll ride for you, they'll die for you till it's game time, but all they do is lie to you, keep trying you at the same time. They promise you it's real talk, but they can't walk no straight line. I work too hard, I put it on God. You fuck boys ain't gonna take mine. It's the ones that talk a lot and they get the loudest. When they say they got your back, just forget about it. When shit gets tough, they just bitch about it. All that drama, boy, I can live without it. Back in the day, I used to call a lot of labels, asking them if they would just give me a chance. I got a good story, how I make a good choice. If anything at all, just let me talk to the man. But they ain't wanna hear it, they would hang up instead. They never called back, I just couldn't understand. I'm just trying to get heard once you listen to my words, but I found out quick, they don't give a damn. Unless your pocket's real deep and you like sucking meat, then ain't nobody gonna touch you. But as for me, it's plain to see, I made it anyway, so fuck you. Now they all fucked up and they wanna cry, talking about who is this, why didn't we get you signed? Won't you please put your name on this dotted line, and we can split it 80-20, now how does that sound? Nah, I'm good, I did it like a man, cause back in the day I was more like a fan. But the tables have turned and I hope you learn what it feels like to not give a damn.
If it don't make dollars, then it don't make sense. But if you ain't making change, you on the wrong side of the fence. Yeah, this is for my people who done been through some shit. From the bottom we will rise as the Outlaw Nation. We're the ones who never make it, it's so easy to forget. We've been kicked while we were down, but we never call it quits. Yeah. We've been lost and we've been found. We've been lost once again. We come rolling into town as an Outlaw Nation.
All my family has guns. No, my family don't run.
They don't run.
No, my family has guns. No, my family is the Outlaw Nation. All my family has guns. No, my family don't run.
They don't run.
No, my family has guns. No, my family is the Outlaw Nation.
We're the Outlaw Nation.
Tell me he wasn't talking some shit.
Yeah, no, that shit cool.
That's what I was saying. He was basically saying a lot of things that we were talking about. Back in the day, he used to hit people up. They wouldn't give him the time. Now that he's blown up, now he says, now you can see what it's like. Don't give a damn. Hey, everybody in the chat, go ahead.
I didn't have that experience in the music industry, so it's hard for me to relate to it because I don't know. I showed love, people showed me love back off the jump. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to say to that because it's like that hasn't been my experience in the music industry. Getting grimed out by people that aren't artists has happened quite a bunch, whether it's marketing people or this or that, people trying to finesse you out of bag like that way, and scammers are all over for sure, but artists haven't really ever done me dirty like that. So I can't really say the same thing. You know what I mean?
Right. Hey, check it out, folks in the chat. If y'all could go pre-order Americal 2. You can pre-order it now. And also, if you haven't noticed, I hate that train, Slinko. I hate it. Hard Target and Dirty dropped a new song today called "Lot on My Mind."
Let's go.
So, Mr. Hard Target, if you're still in the chat, this one's dedicated to you and Dirty. Not your boy Dirty, but Dirty with the E. Let's get it.
I got a lot on my mind, so how do I decide if I should give a fuck about that? I got a lot on my mind, so how do I decide if I should give a fuck about that? I got a couple rappers shook, cause they know that I've been coming, talking in their little circle, doing nothing. They've been running their mouth, maybe one day they could run up them numbers. You've been coming up short, that's funny, huh? Folks sucking off a man they ain't never met. Damn, I'ma troubleshoot your modem, let me interject shit. We've been questioning your motive and your intellect, but your punches don't connect without the internet. Blessed, just a hard truth, yup. You done took a sip of football. MS-13 just initiated Kumar. You want it back and forth for the sport, trying too hard to get that main event, but I'm not the dude that you spar. Telling people you're the best and you're climbing, but your views aren't. Apple Pay didn't work cause it banned pulled through. So tell me how it's beneficial to us both when you broke and this whole thing's a joke, cause nobody knows who you are. I got everybody mad and they're hating me now. I be minding my own business, I'm just playing around. It's like they're chewing on my ID till the flavor run out. It's like they just can't seem to keep my name out their mouth. Man, I made a little list of these people talking rowdy. I'm just trying to figure out if I give a fuck about it. They've been riding on my dick and this whip is getting crowded. Man, I need to get these summer bitches out there. Got a lot on my mind. So how do I decide if I should give a fuck about that? I got a lot on my mind. So how do I decide if I should give a fuck about that?
I refuse to be a geek that's on the internet just fighting over streams. Arguing about some chips that ain't even dipped in cheese. Man, you're yapping about some appetizers, bitch, I'm trying to eat. Putting 40,000 miles around the country, rep the team. I get everybody's different, but I just don't get the dream. Being living room cool ain't what I set out to be. Shit starts moving slow, make it happen on my own, man. Wanna hit the road, so I went and got my own van. Flipped a couple tours, kept on sending money home. Penny pinching where I can, cheap hotels and needed shows. Check the tour schedule, buddy, if you wanna see the growth. How you plan to reinvest if your net is looking gross, What you know about a re-up? Just gamble my own money, cause your boy is on the heater. Only way you getting on is getting lucky with the feature. Claim to be part of a scene, but funny, ain't nobody seen ya. Seen a bunch come, seen a bunch go. Seen them show love to a bunch of grungy motherfuckers that got it about the mud. Who wasn't about the nut, and they said I wouldn't be shit. Well, that sucked.
I got a lot on my mind, so how do I decide if I should give a fuck about that? I got a lot on my mind, so how do I decide if I should give a fuck about that?
That shit slap right there.
I'm not gonna lie. I be feeling super confident about myself, and then I listen to Target or Simple Man, and then all of a sudden I be like, I suck, bro. I need to fucking step up my game, dude. Like this dude, he's just so raw.
Yeah. It makes it look too easy.
It's just not fair.
And shout out to Zilla Gorilla, who dropped a song today called Bricks. BRICKS. quadruple X. What's that?
I just said dirty this thing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I didn't see that target.
Yeah, I was doing the hard target dance.
He said the just trade dance.
You gotta cross your fingers and teach y'all how to do this dance, all right? So don't fuck it up when y'all do it. You gotta cross your fingers and you just gotta sit there and just make your elbows go up.
That is not
Bring
crazy
it down.
talk. You are the most demoralizing MC to be around. And I mean that in the most nicest way possible. Because that shit, you will send motherfuckers verses back in 10 minutes, and you're just like, damn, bro, how the hell you do that in 10 minutes? What the fuck going on, bro?
All right, so shout out to Zilla Gorilla. We're gonna spin your track. It's on Spotify.
Break it all down with like edge in the brick. Shit gotta sack it up and get rid of the shit. Break it all down with like edge in the brick. Shit gotta sack it up and get rid of the shit. Break it all down with like edge in the brick. Shit gotta sack it up and get rid of the shit. Break it all down with like edge in the brick. Shit gotta sack it up and get rid of the shit. Break it all down with like edge in the brick. Shit gotta sack it up and get rid of the shit. Break it all down with like edge in the brick. Shit gotta sack it up and get rid of the shit.
I think all y'all some pussies, but a pussy gon' shoot. So I keep a tool on me, even bullets in my boot. Never trust a fucking soul, cause there ain't no telling who. Real men been assassinated for telling people truth. Watch the hardest man fall, thinking they got some shit to prove. Never let you hating bitches knock me off my fucking groove. Living a chess game, I'm just waiting for y'all to move. Don't give a fuck what you think about me, I do what I gotta do. Oh no, hell no, man, I'm smarter than all y'all. Put in overtime, stack up chips and I stand tall. We doing big things, all y'all bitches just small talk. I laugh at 380s, I'm a 10 gauge sawed off.
Break it all down with like edge in the brick. Shit gotta sack it up and get rid of the shit. Break it all down with like edge in the brick. Shit gotta sack it up and get rid of the shit. Break it all down with like edge in the brick. Shit gotta sack it up and get rid of the shit. Break it all down with like edge in the brick. Shit gotta sack it up and get rid of the shit.
Shout out to Zilla Gorilla.
Zilla Gorilla?
Mm-hmm.
Where he come from?
Oh, he's been around.
Yeah.
He took he did like a Jeff McCool. He took a break to kind of like reorganize, refresh himself, and then he came back.
Back with
Now,
some trap drill shit, huh?
yeah,
Was he always a trap artist, or was he doing other shit beforehand?
I mean he's always rapped. Just a lot of people just slept on him. They didn't really fuck with him that much.
You
And
know the man?
I don't know him personally, but I've been following him for years on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
And you know how the music industry is. Fucking shit gets stressful. Sometimes you get tired of the bullshit, so you have to step back and regroup. And he did that, and now he's back, and he's putting shit out. So I fuck with it.
I mean, that's cool. I'm not a fan of it. I didn't like it that much. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, he'll tell you his music's not for everybody.
There's not. I mean, I could hear the talent level. He's clearly a dope rapper. Not hating on that. It just that song wasn't for me. I'm sure he's got some that are.
For sure.
You know what I mean? That would not have gotten through on the rundown for me.
When you say you would throw up the X?
I don't know if the X would have been thrown up. It was not an X-worthy song.
All right.
He getting eliminated. He getting eliminated in like the second battle.
In the second battle?
Second battle. Like he's making it pretty far, but he getting eliminated. He ain't making it to the winner's circle. He'll get to the winner's circle, but not to the real nitty gritty of it.
Okay.
No, I'm not hating. I'm trying to motivate him, get him in the fucking rundown. Let's see what he can do.
You should enter the rundown, Zilla, because
Because
season
you're
5.
definitely you got talent, bro. So I mean, you got a chance. You could definitely prove me completely wrong. So do it, my friend. Oh, they can't hear me for shit. Is my mic not working?
No, it's working. I turned it up.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna let you listen to this one by him.
All right.
It's
Check 'em out.
called
I'll give it another chance.
Full Metal Jacket. This was put out in 2023.
Columbus, Georgia. Zilla Gorilla.
South side, east side, west side, north side. Go ahead, 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 go ahead. Get the fuck out my face, bitch. Fuck out my face, bitch. Fuck out my face, bitch. Fuck out my face, go ahead.
I never heard somebody imitate Lil Jon.
Go ahead, go ahead. Get the fuck out my face, bitch. Before
What'd you say?
I said he came with the Lil Jon style hook. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I catch a case, bitch. I stay locked in my room with my blunts while they blaze, bitch. Borderline, I'm a lunatic. Drugs and guns, I'm a into it. Never the one to start no shit, but when it come, I dealt with it. 9 on my dick at all times. We can run it, right dive, flick the switch, squeeze the trigger, never let it go. You ain't no gangster, man. Who you fucking with? I ain't got no soldier rag tied around my pistol grill. Loose lips, seen shit, you slip, now you a snitch, bitch. Now you hunted down my clouds and I put you in the ditch. Better be glad that I got my mask on, cause
Motherfuckers die when we take our mask off.
go ahead, 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 go ahead. Get the fuck out my face, bitch. Fuck out my face, bitch. Fuck out my face, bitch. Fuck out my face. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Yeah, yeah.
All right. What'd you think of that one?
Go ahead. I mean, it's some turn up shit. I didn't like it. I don't know what to say. I didn't like. I don't.
You really didn't like that?
I have not liked that guy so far.
Damn.
Not gonna front.
Okay.
It's trap music, so now I actually know the artists and like all that shit. Where
So
it's
you don't
I-
like trap music?
No, I like trap. I'm saying I do like that shit. So like that's very generic trap music, to be honest with you. Like if you're doing that style of music, you gotta really snap. I mean, he's dope. Like he's got talent. I'm not hating on him. I like I said, he's one of them dudes that I think if I listened to his whole catalog, I would find 5 songs I like. But those songs didn't hit home with me. That's all. I don't think he doesn't have talent. I'm not saying like he sucks at rapping or nothing like that because he doesn't. He's good. It's just I didn't like those 2 songs. That's all.
Zilla, I think he's trying to goat you into entering the rundown.
I think you need to enter the rundown, Zilla. I think I really am goading you into this because you're the perfect artist for it. Because I want to motivate you to prove me wrong because you actually got talent, bro. And you clearly have a decent recording setup and all that shit. So, you know what? Just go send in whatever, brother. It's not even the style. It's not even the trap. It was the go ahead. That really didn't hit home with me. You know what I mean? That's all. The rap was straight. But yeah, Jimmy is like the Simon Cowell of the pause. I just think about. Here's the reason why I'm so fucking mean. Your guys, it's because I know this shit costs money for these people to do, and some people like you got to be real to them so they don't waste a bunch of money chasing some dream that has no chance of happening. And then I could be the one that's the asshole because a lot of people are the asshole in that situation and they get proven wrong. But sorry about the black bar. I got to turn the light on. My bad, man. I'm
You
out
see, I
here standing
appreciate your
together.
opinion, Mr. Black Box.
I didn't even know you was in the chat, bro. I feel mean. I feel bad now that I know you was in the chat and are rocking with us. But
Mr.
and I got
Black
the
Box.
zoom on this fucking phone. What the fuck, man? I'm over here fucking up.
What's the rundown? You don't know what the rundown is, Zilla? For real?
It's a music competition for all independent artists. You get
So
a
look,
bag, bro. It's the best prize package in all the fucking independent music.
facts. It is basically the American Idol of YouTube. And what it is, we do a music competition where we have 5 permanent judges. We have 2 producers and 2 artists and an average listener who are the judges. And everybody who submits their songs, we do an audition round first to see if you make it into the competition. It's either go or no go, gas or trash. If it's a gas, you're in. If it's trash, you're out. One and done. Once you're in the competition, we put everybody's name on the wheel and we spin it. And whoever's first 2 names come up, they compete against each other and they'll submit their songs. And the judges will judge on it, give their opinions, give a constructive criticism and their honest feedback to it. And then we get into the winner's circle, you have to get 2 wins. Once you get 2 wins, you go into the winner's circle. Once you're in the winner's circle, then it's like a March Madness, Sweet 16 type bracket, right? So then we do brackets. So we get down to the last 2 artists. And the last 2 artists go against each other. And then whoever the last 2 artists are, we bring them up on the panel, we play their music, and then they have 2 minutes to convince the judges why they should win that season of the rundown. This past season, the package was $1,500 cash, a free spot at the Redneck Rave, a free feature from New Breed from Outlaw Nation, a free beat by Trainwreck Kenny, and there's one other, a merch package, and an interview by Flawd TV, who has 217,000 subs on YouTube. He's a reactor. I think that's it. So that's a pretty big package to win a music competition on YouTube. So if you want to enter, the season 5 is going to start in August. I can't tell you what the package is because it hasn't been finalized, but it's going to be pretty big. I can tell you that. It's probably the biggest package that we've done so far out of all 5 seasons. So there you have it in a nutshell. But if you go to any videos on the TripleT channel and just type in rundown, you can watch one of the episodes and you can get an idea of what it's like. But to give you season 1, Menace from MTP won. Season 2, Legacy Adams won. He got a free feature from Adam Calhoun. Season 3, 501 Bryce won. He had a big ass package. Season 4 was Layman, who's a dope ass artist. And then, of course, we're getting ready to go into season 5 in August.
Yep. It's a dope ass fucking opportunity, regardless if you win or not, just because a lot of people get exposed to your music.
Yeah, and every week we have a different independent artist comes up as a guest judge. Like you might have Hard Target, you might have Adam Calhoun, Broadnecks, we've had Dusty Lee, we've had Kingery, we had FJ Outlaw, Joe Sticks, Jesse Howard, New Breed, Hitman, City Chief. We had Corey from Outlaw Nation. I added it up the other right at the end of season 4. We had like 52 different independent artists come up to be judges on the rundown. So that's 52 independent artists who do music for a living that gets a chance to hear your music. And
if you take that prize package home, that's a big ass prize you get.
Like there's an artist in Florida named Bubba K. He didn't win the rundown, but Adam Calhoun offered him $5,000 to come stay with him for a week and go into the studio. And he took him up on the offer.
And shit, he gained fans because shit, I didn't know who Bubba K was before the rundown. Now I fucking bump Bubba K. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep. So it's a pretty dope show.
Super pause. I didn't know he said that, Spivey. Super pause, Triple T.
What?
He said, Tim, you just said 501. I'm not saying it. 501 had a.
I said the biggest package when it comes to prize.
Oh man, you just made it worse, dog.
Whatever.
You just made it worse, dog. You just
Hey,
made
look,
it worse, dog.
If you want to be on that gay shit, if you want to be on that gay shit, Spivvy, then go be on that gay shit.
I mean, that's dope. That's dope, Gorilla. I mean, I could tell you was a dope artist. Like I said, those two were just not for me. I'm sure if I check your catalog, you're a solid artist. I got no doubts about that, to be honest with you. Yeah, that's the thing about it that makes it so hard. Shit,
Yeah, it has to be a solo track, no features, no collaboration.
And the crazy thing is, like most artists, like when they have like one of their best records, they always want somebody else to get on it, and that's what's crazy about it. So it makes it really hard.
Did Adam and Legacy? So Adam has hit up Legacy, I think, like 5 times now. Legacy, I'm not gonna put his business out there. It's just he's going through some stuff right now to where that has not happened. But eventually it will happen.
It's a dope ass thing. He should definitely be in it. He should definitely enter that shit. When are we starting that up again?
In August.
In August, damn.
Yeah.
That's a minute.
The reason is because there's so many shows that's going on that I'll be traveling a lot.
Yeah.
I don't want to be pausing it. You know what I mean?
I get
Like,
it.
okay, we're gonna do it today, this Monday, but we won't pick back up till the following Thursday. It would just be too much of a gap, and I don't think that would be fair to the artists or the viewers. So we wanted to kind of postpone it and get everything worked out.
I feel that.
Even Kentucky Boy says, can't wait for the new rundown. Oh, yeah. So, someone requested this song. They actually paid to hear it. You ever heard of Fat Tar?
No. Well, let's check it out. They paid to hear it. Let's check it out.
Jeff McCool co-signs this. It's
Jeff
called
McCool co-signs this.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the song is called I Know It. Redneck Soldiers.
I'm on some hating shit tonight, so it better be good.
We got Simon Cowell in the black box, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go.
Bitch, I make hit songs. Now I'm in this here, give it up for the man of the year. And I just got home with a zip full of strong fine bitch and a 6-pack of beer. Now I'm in my zone. Let's get ripped, I'ma get a couple big hits from this bong. And I'll beat these walls down with my speakers like they King Kong. And there's so much weak shit in this game and boys ain't even flowing. But when it's coming down to my respect, you better show it. Think you can rap? Nah, I know. So you think you can rap? Nah, I know. And if you ever had any doubts about it, I'm about to show you. I came in this game dudes on my coattails. At first they was like, hell no, now they wanna rock with it like, oh hell. Got my weight up like Dave Chappelle, but I wanna get money like Donald Trump. If a bitch or a punk with a buck, I'ma throw him in the trunk with a pump, let the Memphis bump. Speaking of M-Town, Tennessee taught me how to get down. Raised on that mafia, yeah ho, I know how it hit sounds. I'ma slow it down now. Cause I'm not here to impress nobody. I'll crank my compressors up and take a shit on everybody. And I mean everybody. Money stacked like pyramids. The eye of Ra is watching me. I write my raps in hieroglyphs. Or is it hieroglyphics? Dog, you need to be specific. What I mean, I'm about to catch it shine like I'm a damn Egyptian. My flow's so sickly, to be honest, I don't show it all. As often as I should, I water down my Molotovs. Cause I've been building bigger bombs in my basement. From hydrochloric acid base, let it eat up all your faces. But my boy Playboy put the contest down, so you know fat, so I gotta pop off round. My album's popping up on Billboard charts, so how you like me now ain't never lied about selling records. You can go and check the record if you want about 18K. I'll toss your ass my fucking necklace. Boys thinking they rappers, coming off as faggots. And I'm not homophobic, I just think your raps are trash. And if I gave you all the secrets, you couldn't even touch me. Cause I've been blowing diesel and y'all still smoking that dusty. But there's so much weak shit in this game and boys ain't even flowing. But when it's coming down to my respect, you better show it. Think you can rap? Nah, I know. So you think you can rap? Nah, I know. And if you ever had any doubts about it, I'm about to show you. Hey, Playboy, where the hoes at? Probably where the dope at. Got some boys hating, show them where the rope at. Use them dudes as fish food, folding them up like a Rubik's Cube. Think cause I got a lot of YouTube views, want roundhouse fools like I used to. Now this goddamn yellow face dude getting salty with me cause I work with low key. After all the fans and promo that I gave you when you ghost me, a lot of them fools on your FB are your friends cause I told them to. And this here is a prime example of why I do not fuck with dudes. I'm in my own lane, I always will be. And if you're a real one, I know you'll feel me. I say what I think and what I mean and always will, see? And if you wanna stop that, then your bitch ass will have to kill me. So much weak shit in this game, but your boy been spitting flames. Bet your girlfriend knows my name, my Snapchat game is off the chain. FATTTARR, now tell me what's the price of fame? I promise that you can't afford it. Don't attempt to crowd my lane and do not try to block the sun shining on me and my brother. Promise I am not the one. You have to seek out undercovers, and if I was to tell you everything I know, you probably run and duck for cover, cause we primed and about to blow. Boys thinking they rappers, coming off as faggots. And I'm not homophobic, I just think your raps are trash. And if I gave you all the secrets, you couldn't even touch me. Cause I've been blowing diesel and y'all still smoking that dusty. But there's so much weak shit in this game and boys ain't even flowing. But when it's coming down to my respect, you better show it. Think you can rap? Nah, I know. So you think you can rap? Nah, I know. And if you ever had any doubts about it, I'm about to show you. So yeah, I'm about to show you. Yeah, we gotta take it there. I'm reppin' redneck soldiers. Ain't such a thing as fighting fair. I'm coming throwing boulders with fire flying through the air. I'm putting on for stoners, smoking neon green with purple hair. I'm knocking down your castle walls, coming for your king's throne. Bet I'll take his crown and laugh about it in the end zone. Shout out to Dirty, cause it's about beer 30. Stone cold stunner on them pricks, I know you heard me. Flipping them off while pounding land sharks and jacking off. And boy, I don't get tired, I'm banging gates and zooming off. I don't ever get the friend zone, cause man, I just do me. About to do this biz and break my bread with my homie PAT. We about to hit up ATL and go and catch this UFC. I'ma get more inspiration just to pass off to my team, cause we be killing competition on this mission. You will see that this business isn't shit, it's be like stepping, hitting threes. The last 4 bars, man, I gotta sum it up in a way that I can't win. If I don't give a fuck, man, I do it all over again. Cause yeah, I'm feeling reckless, checking off my checklist. And you want about 18K, then I will toss your ass my necklace. And I'm out.
What'd you think of that?
I don't know. I feel like I was just onslaughted.
Felt like I was witnessing a crime.
I don't know what just happened right there. I didn't like a lot of it, and then I liked a lot of it, and then I
was the same way.
And then I liked a lot of it, and then I really didn't like a lot of it. I don't know what the fuck to say about that. It was so long, and it was just, there was dope shit, and there was trash shit, and then there was dope shit, and there was trash shit. I don't know what to say about that.
I'm right there with you. It
I
was
don't,
very,
I,
very.
don't,
Look, I like long songs.
my advice to you is make your songs half the amount and put all the dope shit into half the amount of time.
I don't know if this guy still does music. I don't know if he's still alive because this was done 8 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like I think the dude before him, the Zilla guy, was a better overall artist than him. But I don't know what just happened right there. I don't know how to comment on that song because there's parts of it that I like and there's parts of it that was like this is terrible and I'd have to like go through it and break it down.
That was his last song he did 8 years ago. That's the
That's
last.
dope, Exilla, that you're doing a show with Shot Crew. I actually just did a feature with them.
Hey, does anybody know if Fat Tar is still alive?
But the guy's dead?
I don't. That's why I'm asking because that was the last thing he uploaded 8 years ago on his channel, and he's only got 5,740 subs.
He clearly spent some money on that. He might have just been like, I'm gonna spend this money on this track and it's gonna go or it's not.
It's got 484,000 views.
Good for him. That's surprising. But 8 years ago, he was ahead of the time with that. So 8 years ago, that was going crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the last thing he uploaded. It was 8 years ago.
I know he was talking real gangster in that song. That was the most gangster country rapper I've ever heard, and I like that. But
So they're saying that he was part of Redneck Soldiers.
oh, he's locked up, huh?
Okay, that makes sense then.
Free dude, then. Free dude. Then. I don't know what he did, so I don't know if I should say free dude or not. Free Polo Pone.
Zilla Gorilla says, I believe he's signed by Slim American.
I'm sorry, David. I'm sitting in pitch black darkness because I want to be outside where I'm smoking. Because it's just me and T, so I wanted to make sure I could smoke joints and get high and talk crazy shit. I don't smoke in the house.
I don't either.
So
even though I'm smoking right now, I'm in my garage.
I should set my garage up that way. That's a good idea too.
Because the garage, even though it's attached to the house, it's not part of the house.
Yeah, they ain't gonna smell it. That's all that matters.
Nope. I do not like walking. I hate walking into somebody's house who smokes and they smoke in their house. And everything just smells like smoke.
Never even seen a deer stand in my life. I don't even really know what a deer stand is. It's like where you wait to hunt for deer, right?
Yeah, so basically it's like a portable tree house you put up in the tree. So you set up high so you can shoot down at the deer.
That's cool. I wish I was in a deer stand. That sounds like fun, actually. All right, so who else we got? What other artists we got?
Hold on. Let me check. Because somebody sent me something.
Otherwise, I'm about to turn this in. I'm about to send you a bunch of unreleased shit to bump. Otherwise,
so shout out to Tanya Campbell. She wanted to hear some City Chief.
oh shit, Gorilla just super chatted a link.
Oh snap! All right.
Does Coka have a new song out? We should play Coka.
I believe he does. I believe he does. All right. Zilla's trying to daggone win your approval now. Shout out to Zilla for the $5.
Oh, this is a Zilla song?
Yeah.
All right, Zilla. All right, now, bro. Now, if you go 0 for 3, though, I might have some shit to say.
It's called Country Rap with a K.
Oh my God. I'm not a country rapper, my boy. That's why I'm not on none of those lists. I'm just fucking with you.
All right. Got Zilla Gorilla. Let's get it.
You gon' talk about it, then be about it. Stick a dick in, get a child about it. Pack it up and then ship it out. Collect the check, then take a bow. Looking at you bitches like doubt me now. Poke kid from the trailer, how you like me now? Tat shot bumper, gotta going in and out. Folks in the club, jumping up and down. Never had shit, don't know what to call it. Just another son of an alcoholic. Down with the moving, then we diabolic. Diamonds in the rough and we came out flawless. Tried to cut my throat and I came out crawling. Shed no pity in the city of the lawless. Came for the gold, don't care what it costs us. Never give it back, yeah, you better be cautious. Nowhere kids at the table with the bosses. Never had a problem coming back from the losses. Saw funny games till I popped the trunk. Pull up with a chipper and chop it up. Here's a tissue for your issue, here stop it up. Left the crime scene and I dropped the glove. Doing business with the devil, but we going up. Gorillas in my circle, ain't no stopping us. You don't spit on stage, wanna rock with us. Bitches backstage and they wanna fuck. Hawk eyes on the owner cause I want my cut. We ain't leaving this bitch till you cough it up. Or you coughing blood or in a coffin cuz. It's all funny games till I pop the trunk. Pull up with a chipper and chop it up. We deep as hell and we fucked up.
All right, Gorilla. You got my respect now. I like that song.
Oh, snap.
I like
What?
that song.
That shit was fire. That whole fucking bar about putting a dick in her. Get a
That part
baby.
was the part when it started like that. I thought I was gonna hate the song. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't like that part, but
That shit
the
was
rest
hilarious.
of it was just super offensive for no reason in the beginning.
Hey,
But it was fire.
what happens when you fuck with gorillas?
He went hard. You know what? And he looked the part. He looked. I believe him, and that's something that matters. You know what I mean? Like the other guy before him, he was dope, but he was talking that shit. But you looked at him and what he was saying, it's like, bro, you don't look like you doing none of the shit you're talking about. That guy, I believe him. So, but apparently I'm wrong because the other guy's just locked up right now, so he probably was doing all the shit he was talking about. Yeah, if there's a new Coka song, let's check that joint out. Coka ain't been getting enough love lately. People gotta keep shouting his name out because he's one of the coldest.
3 days ago.
Yeah, I seen he had something, but I know I ain't heard it yet, so this is an actual reaction.
Three minutes and 19 seconds. That's long for him. But he does have two other artists on it for him.
I did that. Are they dope artists or what? Let's see.
Colin Keys
Oh,
and
Colin's dope. Colin's dope.
JB the Ghost.
I don't know who that is, but that's
Oh,
Colin's
yeah.
dope. I know that.
All right, here we go. It's called Out of Options.
Yeah. Where did all the time go? Where did all the time go? Where did all the time go? It's like I'm running out of options. Where did all the time go? Where did all the time go? Yeah, there's so many people watching. Outside of my window, middle finger to the sky. This gon' be my last ride. No, don't tell me what to do. Please don't fucking waste my time. I ain't finna waste no breath on you, bitch. I don't care. That's how it be when you pull yourself straight out of hell. Yeah. I know that my life has been built
built by the stripe and the pain in the gang, like thief in the night. I know I'm not never gonna change it. The hell feel like raining. It's supposed to cut deep like a knife. How the fuck I get numb to it? This pain like Novocaine. Never thought I'd succumb to it. When a bad thought hit your brain, and now we're just running out of option. Gotta see it coming growing while they watching, and they never listen in when I'm talking. So I never give a fuck about their problem. I know if I ever fall off or I fall flat, even after all that, they would never call back. Real shit, you ain't like me first, but you bite the verse. How the fuck does that make sense? Trump slapping like Will Smith in my shit box. Speakers taking hits, no Chris Rock. Now the whole car finna jump, till we ass backwards like crisscross, Lord. I be trying to make it different, but they never know the rapper till they RIP. If it falls in the fan, put it all on me. See my heart turn cold and it's dark in
It's like I'm running out of options. Where did all the time go? Where did all the time go? Yeah, there's so many people watching. I turned on my window. Middle finger to the sky. This gon' be my last ride. No, don't tell me what to do. Please don't fucking waste my time. I ain't finna waste no breath on you, bitch. I don't care. That's how it be when you pull yourself straight out of hay. Yeah.
Walking through the valley of shadow of death, but I got no fears cause God behind me. I'm still gon' keep that mini cake, cause a fuck nigga won't try me. Nah, I don't want no smoke, but you don't either, bitch, I promise. Everywhere I go, I keep that bitch tucked in my boxes. I've been a problem since I was a toddler, they could've stopped me. And it was hell when I got them Roxys. All the pain just left my body. Trying to write, but I can't stop nodding. It's safe to say that I hit rock bottom. Shit went wrong and I pretty much lost it. I ain't know what that life gon' cost me. It's a price you pay for everything. Might not be today, but it's coming, man. So fuck what happened yesterday. Bitch, chalk that shit up to the game. Popping these meds, I don't wanna think. Smoke me, baby, I don't really drink. Tell you on Gucci, you know that I ain't. Hold this shit in like I'm smoking some
It's like
dank.
I'm running out of options. Where did all the time go? Where did all the time go? Yeah, there's so many people watching. I turned on my window. Middle finger to the sky. This gon' be my last ride. No, don't tell me what to do. Please don't fucking waste my time. I ain't finna waste no breath on you, bitch. I don't care. That's how it be when you pull yourself straight out of hay. Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's the type of shit I'm talking about.
Facts.
That's fire.
I'm gonna drop the link of that song in the chat. Y'all should go check it out if you haven't already done so. That shit was dope.
That's how you do it right there. That song was cold. I really enjoyed that song. That might go on the playlist.
Leave me a comment.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, that shit was tough.
That's how you do it. Coka always come through.
All right, so
I liked every artist on that though. Everybody snapped.
Yeah.
That other guy at the end that I didn't hear, he snapped. I thought Colin went crazy on that.
That dude's got an impeccable voice. Like
Wow, that was a really, really good song. I'm really impressed with that song. I really enjoyed that song.
All right, Miss Tanya wants to hear City Chief Backyard. Now, I'll just say this. City Chief, he all right, you know. I taught him everything he knows. Shout out to him because he's the newest member of Outlaw Nation. But I would
Bones is my favorite City Chief song. I love that song.
But I would love to hear him and Jimmy get on a track together.
I work with Chief.
That shit would be dope. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And that fucking train.
That ain't nothing but a word.
Let's go.
Banjos picking, got the bonfire going. Cooler full of ice and the grill is smoking. Everybody talking, don't worry, we don't go hard. No, it's a whole damn party in the backyard. Banjos picking, got the bonfire going. Cooler full of ice and the grill is smoking. Everybody talking, don't worry, we don't go hard. No, it's a whole damn party in the backyard. Front porch picking, got gotta move it to the back, cause the HOA trying to hit me with a bag and the grill on fire. Gotta give me some of that sweet tea in the fridge, in the cooler there's some Jack. So let's turn up. Everybody in the whole neighborhood gon' know it's us and we don't give a what. So park out front, meet me in the back. I got solo cups, I'm about to pour around for everybody. This time all drinks on me, but next time that you bring your ass and all your friends is BYOB. Got beer pong on the left side, got cornhole on the right. Got these guitars on the back porch, we out picking all night. It's an open mic, you can sing along, but don't try to kill our vibe, cause then I'ma tell your ass to leave, you can go and call your ride. Banjos picking, got the bonfire going, cooler full of ice and the grill is smoking. Everybody toking, don't worry, we don't go hard. No, it's a whole damn party in the backyard. Banjos picking, got the bonfire going, cooler full of ice and the grill is smoking. Everybody toking, don't worry, we don't go hard. No, it's a whole damn party in the backyard.
You can catch me at the grill, barbecuing up some chicken, finger licking baked beans, pulled pork with a juicy brisket, mac and cheese, homemade, just like my granny did it. Come and get it, food's hot, and this shit gon' hit different. Pass me the Dutchie, I'm trying to catch me a vibe. I started early this morning, someone go give me a ride. They playin' horseshoes and cornhole, flip cup and beer pong, 6 drinks, banjos and karaoke with a sunburn. We living life like every day is a Friday. My babe, in the pool like it's a spa day. Hi day, nice to meet you, welcome to my place. Have a good time before you leave, catch your vibe, eh?
Banjos picking, got the bonfire going, cooler full of ice and the grill is smoking. Everybody toking, don't worry, we don't go hard. No, it's a whole damn party in the backyard. Banjos picking, got the bonfire going, cooler full of ice and the grill is smoking. Everybody toking, don't worry, we don't go hard. No, it's a whole damn party in the backyard.
Shout out to City Chief.
Yeah, that's on fire too.
Mm-hmm.
That's City's way better than I realize sometimes. He's fire.
Well, what did I just do? All right, Jimmy, I got a question for you.
What's up, buddy?
Who are you pausing this week?
Oh man, the options are so plentiful. Oh man, this week was a good week for pauses. But I might have to pause everybody on Diddy right now.
Why you say that?
Because as of right now, with the evidence that they have presented in court, he ain't a criminal. He's just a weirdo.
Okay, I haven't followed that. What happened?
Well, they had Cassie get up and say she used to do all these crazy things at these freak offs and drink urine and have escorts come over and have her drink urine and all this crazy stuff. But it's like, from what the testimony said, it was like she was down with it all and did it all willingly. And like, was doing all the shit willingly. Now, the video from earlier, I think he should be getting prosecuted for, but they're not prosecuting him on that.
But I thought they were prosecuting. I thought they were prosecuting him for like doing shit with kids.
No, there's been none of that has been presented so far. I'm saying as of right now, what has been presented is just that he's a weirdo. And that's his defense. Like, his defense is, yeah, look, I'm just a swinger weirdo. Which it's disgusting, and I can look at him like a strange human being, but at this point, what I've seen so far, he doesn't belong in jail. If it changes, it changes. Hopefully, I mean, they're going through all this, so I would hope they have more than what they're saying right now.
Okay.
But as of right now, it's like the case is pretty weak. So I'm pausing the people prosecuting him because I think they're trying to let him off intentionally. Because there's definitely evidence that I mean, why aren't they attacking the drug angle? Why aren't they attacking a gun angle? Why aren't they attacking any of the angles that would make sense to actually prosecute somebody for a criminal charge? This looks like just let's embarrass Diddy, and
Trying to
that's
ruin it.
weird.
Yeah, trying to ruin his credibility, you're saying.
Yeah, that's weird.
Okay.
And to me, that's weird. I'm not trying to defend Diddy because clearly I look at him morally, objectively, but I am defending the system of law and saying that based on what they've presented so far, it's not. I mean, I agree, Trina. I think that there's been a bunch of evidence that's being suppressed. That's why the pause isn't necessarily on Diddy. It's more on the prosecution because there's clearly other angles you would take if you were trying to pursue a criminal case. It wouldn't be like if you're trying to get somebody locked up, there's a million ways to do it. And the way they're doing it is just to embarrass them because right now it's just like put Cassie up there and have her say how he degraded her for multiple years. And though it's wrong and it's a terrible thing what he did to control a relationship like that and treat a woman like that is awful and should be condemned. But by the statute of laws from what they're charging him with and trying to say he was enslaving her as a sex slave and all this human trafficking stuff, it's kind of incorrect. Because all that happened was she went up there and said, I used to run all the parties and I did all the shit and then I was embarrassed that I did it after I did it and I didn't want to do it anymore, so I stopped.
Okay.
That's what happened. And now the violence and all that stuff from earlier, that's not what they're supposedly charging him with, unfortunately. He should be getting prosecuted for that hotel video. He should be going to jail for knocking her out like that and doing all that.
Yeah, but they settled out of court on a like a financial agreement, didn't they?
Supposedly, yes, but that's on her though. Then,
right?
If you take the money and say, "Here, I'm going to take this money so he doesn't have to go to jail for this," then you took the deal. That's put him in jail and sue him to get the money if that's what you if that's what you were going to do.
That makes sense. All right, so my pause is kind of a personal one. I'm actually going to pause the United States Navy.
Okay.
Reason why I say that, the USS Harry S. Truman is heading back home because they have lost 3 fighter jets while out at sea. And it's like the worst track record in Navy history to lose that many fighter jets in a short period of time. Not saying they haven't lost more than that in the past, but I'm talking they lost like 3 fighter jets in like a 10-day span. And don't know if it has to do with mechanical error or human error or bad command decisions on whoever's running the aircraft. So to bring an aircraft carrier back to the port, that costs one a lot of money. A lot of people don't realize an aircraft carrier is basically its own little city. I mean, you're talking 5,000 people on this ship, and to lose 3 fighter jets with personnel in a short period of time from mishaps, that's unacceptable, especially with all the money and training that they spend on these pilots and the planes themselves. That's a big pause, and there should be an investigation because I think that there were some bad command decisions on why they lost those jets. If that makes sense.
Yeah, they definitely should not be losing airplanes
or human lives.
Exactly.
Because one of the cases they allowed the one of the jets to take off in not the most perfect conditions. And I understand in wartime You're not always not going to have the perfect condition, but we're not in wartime. You know, they're out there training, and you're supposed to train as you fight, but you always have to take in consideration the safety factors of human life and the equipment. And that equipment is not cheap. And every time that we send an aircraft carrier out to sea, you're talking millions and millions of dollars just to have that thing run the way it does. So it's definitely, yeah.
So they lost the entire aircraft carrier or just the planes?
You know, just the planes with the personnel in like a 10-day span.
That's terrible.
Yeah. So it's being sent back off of their deployment way early. And yeah, like I said, it's not cheap to send an aircraft carrier out and to bring it back. Just to give you an idea how much this costs, I'm going to use a tank from the Army as an example. An M1A1 tank holds 504 gallons of JP8 diesel. It takes 5 gallons to start it every time you turn it on. And it burns through 504 gallons of diesel a day. Now you take that, times it by 4, because that's how many tanks are in a platoon. That's how much fuel it burns in a day. So you're looking at 2,000 gallons of diesel from 4 tanks. And if you do the price of what diesel costs at, say, $3 or $4 a gallon, and you times that by 2,000 gallons, you're looking at what, $8,000? Am I right? No, $16,000. Right?
What was the numbers again?
All right, so it's 2,000 gallons times it by $4. How much is that?
That is $8,000.
Okay, $8,000 a day just for 4 tanks. Now imagine a aircraft carrier, how much diesel it burns.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Yeah. So
crazy.
to have it halfway around the world and then have to turn around and bring it back, that's a lot of money being wasted on some mishaps. So that's why I'm
That's
pausing.
terrible.
That's why I'm pausing the U.S. Navy, because they're not doing things to standard, and they're being very reckless with human life and equipment.
Yeah, that's not okay.
Yeah.
Come on now.
But shout out to every sailor out there who is in the Navy. Shout out to all the military personnel, because it's great Americans like them to keep this country free. And for that, I'm truly grateful and thankful. So shout out to all the veterans, past and those who are serving today.
Definitely shout out to them.
Don't
What
forget,
else?
if anybody wants to play in the Country Rap Poker League, hit me or Jimmy up this week. It'll be Wednesday. Just hit us up on IG and we will send you the information. Coka just sent a link to something.
My bad, T. Give me 1 more minute. Sorry about that.
Oh, there's a link to his chat. I mean his channel. Okay. Do not click that link that Coka put in there, because if anybody subs to that off of his link that he put, he will not be able to keep it. Click the link I just dropped. Then click it, because it can tag on. If you click his link, YouTube will not keep your subscription to him. Oh, I got you, Coca. But if you drop your link, and if anybody subs up to it off when you drop it, you won't be able to keep that sub. So somebody else has to drop it. That's why I dropped it for you. Just so you know in the future. Where's it at? So let's see. This one's being sent by the dude. We got Hard Target and Dirty and Bredwin DeVille. Can't go home. Let's get it.
We ain't gotta go home, but we can't stay here. We'll sail gate down, got a cooler full of beer. We'll see last call, grab one for the road. I'm too drunk and I can't go home. Everybody in the truck, I can't go home. Everybody in the truck, I can't go home. Everybody in the truck, I can't go home. Who's coming with me? I ain't drinking this
Till I'm near
alone.
death, walk around with beer breath. Moving from the brown to the clear, that's a weird flex. Got a bad bitch, but I think she got a deer neck. Either way, I'm horny, I'm susceptible to peer press. Riding on a lawnmower, take her out the Longhorn. She gon' get that 6 OZ in a long one. So she got a kid, baby girl, I'm into mom porn. Bustin' out once, need a hand for the encore. I want a bitch bow-legged with a credit score fucked up. Say her friend in town, but she cool with the butt stuff. Never did it, this the first time, just once. Homies outside with the truck.
We ain't gotta go home, but we can't stay here. We'll sail gate down, got a cooler full of beer. We'll see last call, grab one for the road. I'm too drunk and I can't go home. Everybody in the truck, I can't go home. Everybody in the truck, I can't go home. Everybody in the truck, I can't go home. Who's coming with me?
Everybody in the truck getting tipsy, driving like a gypsy from place to place. A pub crawl till they kick me out for being loud. I'm drunk and belligerent. Try to take my license, find me drunk on a 10-speed. Don't tip me to drink till my kidney fails. I'll prevail to drink till they're empty. Hotel party about to drown like Whitney. Wish me luck, I'm deep diving into whiskey. More shots than 50, the after spot stays litty. I drank a fifth of Henny, now all that's left is some Remy. Told them send it, they sent me on a path, but I'm dizzy. I'm trying to find me some blow like Monaco
We gotta
whiskey.
go home, but we can't stay here. We'll sail gate down, got a cooler full of beer. We'll see last call, grab one for the road. I'm too drunk and I can't go home. Everybody in the truck, I can't go home. Everybody in the truck, I can't go home. Everybody in the truck, I can't go home. Who's coming with me? I ain't drinking this alone.
Come through, it's gonna be jumping. We getting trailer trash, give a damn about it from your public. When they say last call to us, that shit really doesn't mean nothing. Y'all can't turn us off. After party on the bus, turning up a Flawd the dog. What we gon' do now, motherfuckers? Some will go to Pound Town, some will raise a ruckus. Bound chicka wow wow, trick till they ain't ugly. If you laying out lines, maybe you can say me something. Hey, I always been known to overdo it. I'ma black out before I pass out, pour another round, I'll hold my fluid. Won't catch me slipping, don't like any different whenever you see us in person. Y'all wanna turn the fuck up?
We ain't gotta go home, but we can't stay here. We'll sail gate down, got a cooler full of beer. We'll see last call, grab one for the road. I'm too drunk and I can't go home. Everybody in the truck, I can't go home. Everybody in the truck, I can't go home. Everybody in the truck, I can't go home. Who's coming with me? I ain't drinking this alone. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hell to the nah, dog.
Shout out to the dude. Are you there, Jimmy?
I am here. I am here. Sorry, I'm
Oh, you good?
got some
You good?
hecticness going on around me for a minute or two. Give me 30 seconds. Play one more track and I'll be back. Here, I sent you an unreleased track. Check it out.
All right. don't think it came in. I didn't get it. So we're going to have to go back over
It should be at the rundown email. I don't know if I sent it to the wrong one.
Yeah, I checked all my emails. Let me check
Here,
the
I'll send
spam.
it
Let me check
again,
this.
right.
It might be in the spam folder. Yep. I got it. Got to go?
Yep.
That's it. It went to my spam for some reason.
I don't know why my emails keep doing that to people. All my hi at SMG.
All right. You say this is unreleased?
Yeah, this is Unreleased. One of my favorite songs. We've been trying to shoot a music video to this song for like 4 years, and for some reason, me and this guy can just never get in the same place at the same time. Even though we're always at the same place at the same time, but never there.
Make that make sense.
It's the weirdest fucking situation that there's not a video to this song and that this song is not out. I made this song 4 years ago. It's one of my favorite songs because it's something different. It's some like sing rap shit. It ain't gonna be it ain't gonna be no rap shit or nothing like that. It's some pop shit, but it's fire.
All right. Well, let me know if you can hear it before I hit the pause, my mute button. Can you hear that?
Yeah, I can hear that.
All right, here we go.
I think I had enough now. I've been running out of trust now. The love's fading away. I don't know how to feel while I'm at this moment. My heart turning so cold, can't let you hold me. I don't think I should stay. You moving different from me, guess that's how you get down. Girl, it's a distance for me, know you want some shit now. You running around out of town, I brought you CCs. Different nigga each night, make it look easy. Till my chances and now I gotta deal with. Honestly, never mind, you want some bullshit. I ain't think you was honest, just to be honest. I've been moving so wrong, gotta be on it. You the reason I'm gone, my heart is a stone. I don't even care, I'm used to being alone. All that damn unnecessary shit you want. Let me hold like 28, I'm in my zone. Red dots, red robins and red bottoms. Lost my mind, now niggas think I got head problems. Blue coupe, now you know I'm the who's who. Who knew? You a thotty I'm used to. I think I had enough now. I've been running out of trust now. The love's fading away. I don't know how to feel while I'm at this moment. My heart turning so cold, can't let you hold me. I don't think I should stay. Everything was gonna be straight until you killed the vibe. You steady tripping, I can't change the things that's in your mind. I gave you everything that you could ever want or need, but I can't make you love yourself, you put the blame on me. So girl, I gotta go, I can't take no more. Gave you my whole heart and you just threw it to the floor. I showed you all my scars and all the stories I never told. Then you used them all against me, then you made some of your own. I was clutching on your love until I felt the pain. I was giving up my old self, but you wouldn't do the same. You try to judge me while I'm out here just chasing dreams. You never cared about that, you want the finer things. I say it's real, but you can see the truth inside my eyes. It's all wrong with this distance like the great divide. I say I want you, but it's soft and you can see the signs. It's finally over, that's the fact that I just realized. The girl, you gotta go. I think I had enough now. I've been running out of trust now. The love's fading away. I don't know how to feel while I'm at this moment. My heart turning so cold, can't let you hold me. I don't think I should stay.
All right, I'm back.
Man, I hate you at times. I swear to God. It's disgusting you're that fucking good.
It's, I just gotta get some of this music out.
All right, so I'm gonna address some of the
Probably put
things that
more.
was
I
being
probably
put
put
in the.
more
Go
unreleased
ahead.
music out. I put probably more unreleased music out on this channel than I have on my fucking actual released music.
You need to drop it.
I know. What was
I'm
being
gonna
said about
address.
that?
Okay, so somebody asked me to play something by Bubba K, and I said I wasn't gonna play any of his songs until he makes a public apology because he was dead wrong when he said some shit about me. He allowed two of my
What did
ops.
Bubba K say about you?
Well, he let two of my ops get into his head and accuse me of something, and when I proved him, and my wife proved to him that I didn't say what I was being accused of, he said, "Well, I'm not going to apologize. I'll just take the video down." No, it don't work like that because you already made a public statement saying that you don't fuck with me because of a certain bullshit statement that I supposedly said when I didn't say it.
Wait, so what was said? Why did Bubba K said he don't fuck with you on the thing?
Yeah, and that
Why?
the rundown was fake and it's rigged.
Oh yeah, it's fake.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
yeah,
Didn't win the rundown. If it was rigged, don't you think I would have won?
exactly. And he knew exactly what the ops were doing. We proved to him what they did. So I put a video out 3 years ago trolling a guy named Dagbum was his name. And he was a troll. And he was trying to say that I was going to dox him. It's the drill sergeant video that everybody's seen numerous times on this channel, where I trolled this guy and I put my drill sergeant hat on and I did the whole Full Metal Jacket routine on him. Right? Have you ever
That's
seen it,
kind of
Jimmy?
funny. No, I've never seen it.
Here, I'll show it to you.
But anyway, back to the before we lose track. What happened first on that?
So somebody went into his chat and said that I hate all rednecks. And he says,
Okay.
because he's a redneck from Florida, and since he thinks I hate all rednecks, that I hate him and he can't fuck with me because I'm fake, the rundown's fake, and it is what it is. And I called him on the phone. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? You saying I don't support you? Who stood up for you when all the trolls were making fake accounts on you and going into Mises' chat? Who's the one who called Mises for you to clear all that up? Who's the one who supported you with this whole Atom ordeal against Creek Squad? Who's the one who's been pushing your music? I said, I was. But you wanted to take two fucking dickheads' word over mine when I've already proved to you I didn't say it, but you don't want to be mad. So you were man enough to get up there and call me a piece of shit and say that everything I do is fake, but you're not man enough to admit when you're wrong. I don't get down like that.
I can hear you're upset. I can see why you're upset with that.
You know, that'd be like if I came out and said some fucked up shit about Jimmy and Jimmy proved to me that I was wrong. I gotta be man enough to fucking admit to Jimmy that I was wrong publicly. And if I don't, then Jimmy has every right to be fucking pissed off at me. Correct?
Yeah, I mean, my whole thing is when I'm pissed at somebody, I really don't care if anybody else thinks I'm right or wrong. I'm a different. I don't know, but I hear you on that. I would be pissed at dude if he doesn't get on. If, I would say you're sorry since you say you don't fuck with me. If especially if he does fuck with you, like he communicates with you. He's been on your show.
Right.
He's come on
Especially
the
if you're gonna
rundown.
sit here and talk shit on something that we're trying to do.
There's literal physical evidence of him fucking with you, which is why I'm like, what? That doesn't really make sense. That sounds like some flip flop shit, to be honest with you. But he don't seem like that type of guy, so that that's kind of surprising that he's acting like that, to be honest with you.
Let me see. Where did he go? go to my studio and get it. I think I know why.
Who's B-A-R-A-D?
Hmm?
Who's B-R-A-D?
Oh, that's fucking Mokan. What do you want, Mokan?
He said, I've proven all the BS you said about me was wrong, but you never manned up and apologized.
Look, you dumb retarded bitch. Stay out of my fucking chat. Stop stalking me. You little daggone homo. Like, seriously. I'm not your daddy. I'm not your brother. We will never be friends. I offered you to come to a restaurant and talk to me face to face, and even was willing to pay you $200 to do it.
Oh, it's that guy.
And you didn't want to do it. So, suck my dick.
That's wild. All right, well, that solves that issue. Shouldn't ask that question.
So, this guy, Dagbum, who goes by, he has alternate accounts. This one, he was going by Sir Coolbox. And he was going around to all these YouTube channels saying that I supported doxing him and that I support doxing people, which I don't. I don't like people being doxed. I've been doxed. Matter of fact, that little bitch ass motherfucker in the chat, Mokan, has doxed me publicly. Put my fucking house on fucking display, front yard and backyard, even threatened to kick in my door to kill my wife and grandson. So that's why it's fuck you, Mokan. So when this guy was running around saying that I was going to dox him, I said, okay, show me the evidence. If you can show me the evidence where I said I was going to dox you, I'll delete my channel. Well, he said he had the evidence. And I knew he didn't have the evidence. So I brought him up on the panel, and I'm going to let you see what happened. Now, me and my wife discussed how we were going to troll this guy. And she said, you need to do your drill sergeant routine. I said, okay. So I have my hat set up in a certain place where I can get it. I put the fucking hat on, and I just go in on him. And this is the final results. I'm going to back it up 5 seconds.
You want to say anything to that?
Nope, keep going.
Okay.
I learn about trolls. All they do. Really don't have no place to go. Really have no place to be. They have a free life. They travel freely. And if you think these people can't track you down by an IP address, let me tell you something. You see this fucker over here sitting beside me? It's the Tilly Fence Economy. I changed my fucking number. And the son of a bitch still knew who the fuck I was. Twice. Exactly. And told me exactly how I went, what route I took to work. So if you think that this fucker can't do it, you think these people in the chat can't do that, you're messing with the wrong group of people. Look.
Okay. Can I get a comment from that?
Once again, that's not me threatening you. I was telling you that you're messing with the wrong group of people. I told you, if you keep daggone trolling these people in the chat, they will dox you.
But
they have the ways to do it.
Well, but
did I say I was going to dox you? I said, no. If you see this fucker sitting off to me to the left, meaning Ben from Total Offensive Comedy, I said, that son bitch daggone, I changed my number, and he daggone, I text him from a blocked number, and within 5 minutes, he sent me back my full name with a new number on it.
Okay, yeah, I get that. And
now,
some
I didn't
people
say
think that's funny.
I
Now,
was going to dox you.
Now,
I said, if you keep messing with the people in the chat, that you think that they're dumb, you think they're rednecks,
I didn't
think
know.
they're not intelligent.
You're implying that.
I was making a general statement.
Well, it's wrong.
I said, if you keep messing with these people, trust me, they have ways and means to find out who you are and what your daily routine is, and they'll put it all out over the internet. Did I say I was doing it? No. I
You
was
said-
warning you.
well,
I
you
was
said-
warning you. If you keep fucking with those people in the chat, they were going to dox your ass.
What
That's
did
exactly
you say?
what that tape says.
What did you say towards the beginning? Because I'm playing the whole thing. You
I said,
were.
if you keep, we will find out who you are. Meaning, every time you pop up in the chat under a different name, we'll find out who you are, and we'll keep blocking you. That's what I said. That was talking about you popping up in the chat under a different name, a different alias.
And I don't
That's
do
what that was about. That wasn't about doxing your address. I didn't get to the doxing part until I started talking about banned from Totally Offensive Comedy. We played it back. Come on now. You must
Nope.
really think that you are playing with a dummy. Let me
No.
tell you something what I did in the Army.
No,
Do you know what
let me stop
PSYOPs
you.
is?
You're
Do you know what
implying-
PSYOPs? Do you
you're
know what
getting
PSYOPs
emotional
is?
over
I'm
this.
not getting emotional. Trust me. If I get emotional,
You're raising
the
your
screen.
voice.
I'm not raising my voice. I'm not raising. This is raising my motherfucking voice. You fucking prick. That's getting fucking emotional.
You're getting louder. I'm
Now,
why
do I
am
have
I
your fucking attention?
why am I staying calm and your voice
You
is
want
getting
me to get emotional? I'll get fucking emotional. What I was telling your dumbass.
play it. So you can call me whatever you want. It doesn't bother me, Tim. It does not.
Once again, what I was telling your dumbass. In the beginning, if you keep popping up in the chat under a different name, people are going to know who you are and they're going to block you. Then, later on in the conversation, I said, you're just nothing but a fucking gnat. You just, zzz, right? And I said, if you see this son of a bitch sitting beside me, meaning banned from Totally Offensive Comedy, who is an investigative reporter, has the means and capability to find out anybody and everybody, who they are, where they are, and what they do on a daily routine. And he can find out that information, and he has no problems sharing it with people in the chat. And if they dox your shit, that would be on your dumb ass for the stupid shit you say in the chat. Never once did I say that I would dox you. Play the fucking tape back, and you'll fucking hear it. You illiterate, stupid fuck. Do you really think that you are playing with an idiot? Do you know what I did in the military? I'm a fucking master blaster of fucking PSYOPs. I know how to play with people's fucking minds. That's what I did. And I'm very good at it. And if you want me to play with your mind, I'll play with it too. Because I get off on that shit. But what I don't get off on is little pricks like you coming up in the fucking chat disrespecting fucking women. So I gave you your 5 minutes of fucking fame. Not once did I say that I was going to fucking dox you. I did not
Tim.
fucking threaten you.
Hey,
Once
Tim,
again, you don't control this motherfucker. I control this fucking mouse. Therefore, I'll mute you every fucking time you speak. I'm speaking now. I let you fucking talk. Now it's my time to talk. You see that fucking sign up there? It says TripleT. You see what's on my fucking hat? Triple fucking T. You know who made this fucking channel? Triple fucking T. Once again, you keep fucking talking, and I'm gonna fucking mute you. You dumb, illiterate fucking country hillbilly fucking redneck inbred son bitch. Shut the fuck up and let me speak. Because right now, I'm making you look like a fucking dumbass. And I'm enjoying the fuck out of it. Because you are a reflection of your fucking parents. Because what your parents should have done was beat the fuck out of your stupid ass growing up. Because you would have turned out this stupid fucking way. You illiterate motherfucker, you.
Who's being emotional in this
I'm
whole
not being
thing?
emotional. I'm not being emotional at all. If you want to be emotional, we can get emotional. I'm having fun with this shit. I'm getting a fucking hard on right now. I'm about to have a fucking orgasm, you stupid fucking prick.
I'll finish playing it. You
That's a pause.
On you motherfucker! Get off that fucking wall! Get the fuck off of my obstacle! You 50-pound chewed up piece of bubble gum! What the fuck do you think you doing? You think you're gonna come over and whisper sweet nothings in my ears and take a shower with me? You fucking homo! The only thing I see coming out of fucking where you live is steers and queers, and I don't see no fucking horns coming out of your fucking head. So that tells me that you must be a class A, grade 8 American dick sucker.
Well,
That's toying with you, you stupid
playing it
fuck.
up for your audience. I understand. Again, man, I came here.
Wait,
Did I not
what?
tell him? I gave him the facts and Scott's channel.
Don't
told
fuck
you
with
I
me.
did
So
So yeah, you lost your shit for a night. Okay, gotcha.
no, I didn't lose my shit. I was trolling the dude. I literally was not mad. That is a fucking routine I used to do with the privates on a regular basis. Like seriously, hand to God.
I really didn't think you were that mad. I didn't really catch the vibe that you were that angry.
Yeah. So someone played
But you
that.
still wild out.
Yeah, it's an act. That's what drill sergeants do.
You know, I get it.
When you go to drill sergeant school, they teach you how to show your emotions of anger and play with people's minds, right?
Hey, I'm not judging. I'm
Oh
laughing.
no, I understand,
That
but
shit was wild. You can say that that's what they're supposed to do. Still was wild, regardless.
I did it on a daily basis for 3.5 years.
It's wild. That shit was wild when you did it on a daily basis
Yeah.
for 3.5 years.
So because I said you are a stupid fucking redneck, meaning one, I didn't say I hate fucking rednecks. I called
They
him.
tried to use that. They tried to use that and say that you're a racist. No, they're just racist.
So Bubba K,
They're Donald Trumping you.
he didn't watch the video. He just took by what they said and he ran with it. And then he went live and started bashing me.
I mean, there are many statements that were made in that segue that could be dissected. That was the least of them, I would think.
I agree. So until he's man enough to apologize, I'm not playing his shit no more.
Yeah, I mean that's just being too sensitive right there. He was clearly just mad at that dude. Why is Bubba K offended?
Because he let two fucking idiots get inside his head and convince him something else. That's why.
Sometimes people gotta understand.
But I understand he's young, he's hot-headed, he's easily triggered. He's got a lot to learn about life. He's got a lot to learn about this game. If he wants to have a career in this game, he's got to learn the ropes.
I disagree with T about a lot of stuff, but that doesn't mean that it's not. It's like overall, T is a good dude. So it's like that doesn't. So it's fine. You're allowed to not agree with everybody. He clearly wasn't saying nothing against all rednecks as a whole.
No, I was talking about that fucking idiot.
Yeah, he was clearly pissed off at a specific.
And the reason why I was so pissed off at him,
individual.
he would literally come into my chat every night and harass all the females, and like say real degrading things to him.
Well,
and I'm just not gonna allow that.
See, I'd be way more disrespectful. Yeah, I'm right with you if he was doing shit like that.
Yeah. So if you come in the chat and you're being disrespectful to the female in the chat, I'm not going to stand for it. Now, if it's a female going after a female, have at it.
What? Whose podcast was he on that everybody was talking shit about you?
He was on his. He went live.
He was on his? And he was talking shit?
Yeah.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you got to go up and say I was wrong then, bro. That's on you, Bubba.
And he even admitted to my wife on the phone, yeah, I can see you're right. He didn't say that about rednecks. He said that about that one person. But I'm not going to apologize. I'll just take the video down. No, you've already made the statement. You've already broadcasted it to my ops.
Yeah, that's kind of a backhanded apology. Did he say sorry to you behind the scenes?
No.
No, yeah, you gotta at least say sorry. But I mean, I can understand maybe not wanting to go public, but I mean, to not even apologize like a man to man situation, that's crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, look, we've been on here for 2 hours and 44 minutes.
Yeah,
I know
you got to pause some. Oh no, you paused the U.S. Navy.
Exactly.
Yep. All right, I am going to dip out then, brother. I will
Yes, sir.
Talk to you on Thursday. Let us know if you guys want to play poker on Wednesday. Country Rap Poker League. Come fuck with everybody. Should be a way better turnout this time, hopefully. And we need your help, so come on and play.
I seen where Gobble said him and Tim are cool. Is that true? Or was that another match? No, that's not true. Tune in to Chop Easy tomorrow night and you'll see. Spiffy.
All right, my brother.
All right, Jimmy. I appreciate you coming up, man.
I appreciate you always having me. I'll see you next, Thursday we on?
Yeah, and I'll talk to you Wednesday.
Okay, bet.
All right. So I appreciate everybody coming out. Hey, y'all need to check out Country Rap Tea in the morning. It's gonna be fucking a doozy. Trust me. You ain't gonna want to miss it. All right. Hold on. Something just came across. All right. So I'm gonna play this song. Once this song ends, the stream will end. Go check out the morning show in the morning. Because trust me, you ain't gonna want to miss it. Because it is gonna be one that you're gonna want to definitely watch. And with that being said, make sure you be kind to yourself, love your family, love your neighbors, to include your enemies. Do unto others as you wish them to do unto you. And as always, God bless you and God bless America. Remember, this is not my channel. This is your channel. And I'll tell you that every single day. And if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. As my mama used to say, may she rest in peace. And remember, stay strong, stay safe, stay blessed. And I'll see you on the next one. Y'all have a blessed one. And don't forget, when this song ends, the stream will end. Have a good night, folks. And this song fits for a lot of people out there.
Don't waste your time on a fuck boy. Don't spend a dime on a fuck boy. Don't sit and cry for a fuck boy. Never ride or die for a fuck boy. Don't waste your time on a fuck boy. Don't spend a dime on a fuck boy. Don't sit and cry for a fuck boy. Never ride or die for a fuck boy. Hey, fuck boy, look, I'm real about mine. I don't give a fuck what you feel about mine. I don't give a fuck what you hear about mine. Fuck around and find out I'll kill about mine. Hey, fuck boy, look, I'm real about mine. I don't give a fuck what you feel about mine. I don't give a fuck what you hear about mine. Fuck around and find out I'll kill about mine. You insecure, the jealous type. When shit get bad, she can't stay the night. She need love, she hate to fight. A motherfucker like me straight lay the pipe. It's day and night, how does hit different? You hit with fists, I switch positions. Between me and you was no competition. She calls you a bad decision. No ambition, no life goals. Skinny jeans and tight clothes. Fuck boy, we don't like those. Fuck boy, we fight those. Big talking, acting tough. Fuck boy, can't show me. No entourage, no backup. Better back up, I'm a OG. You say you a killer, so I looked you up. You got a clean slate, you a crook or what? No fake ass teeth, ain't looking tough. You a dope boy now, what you cooking up? Backstabbing, fake grin. Fuck boy, nothing but a fake friend. Advise you, I wouldn't date him. I advise you to find made men. That's real talk, need a real boss. That'll blow your mind till you feel lost. Hop in the vet, just peel off. Going hard in the paint, they still soft. I'm a big dog to a small pup. Hauling the cut like sawdust. He wanna be a baller, riding around in his small bus. Don't waste your time on a fuck boy. Don't spend a dime on a fuck boy. Don't sit and cry for a fuck boy. Never ride or die for a fuck boy. Don't waste your time on a fuck boy. Don't spend a dime on a fuck boy. Don't sit and cry for a fuck boy. Never ride or die for a fuck boy. Hey, fuck boy, look, I'm real about mine. I don't give a fuck what you feel about mine. I don't give a fuck what you hear about mine. Fuck around and find out I'll kill about mine. Hey, fuck boy, look, I'm real about mine. I don't give a fuck what you feel about mine. I don't give a fuck what you hear about mine. Fuck around and find out I'll kill about mine. I
right here, boy, better realize. Give a fuck what you heard, what you feel like. I got old school ways from back in the day. We can put the guns down and still fight. Me and my dogs stay real tight. No need to bark, cause we will bite. So fuck around and pay the price. We a motherfucking hawk to some field mice. My mic skills is real nice, but this here, this real life. The old me would've busted heads, and the new me still might. Y'all know the type that'll act bad, like the talk big but won't snap back. When it goes down, they slow down, they duck down like quack quack. Better fall back or fall flat. Be a cold case, come solve that. If I ain't a hot boy, what you call that? When it comes to the smoke, I want all that. Like a ball bat, steady making hits, whipping it up till I'm breaking my wrist. I came in broke, now I'm making the grip at the end of my rope, but no calling it quits. They holding my dick, trying to be so friendly, but miss me with that bullshit. I'ma sit back and just stack chips. When it comes to beef, it's no rap diss, no practice, but none needed. When it comes to me, can't none see him. New breed, I rise up. Fuck boy, your time's up. Don't waste your time on a fuck boy. Don't spend a dime on a fuck boy. Don't sit and cry for a fuck boy. Never ride or die for a fuck boy. Don't waste your time on a fuck boy. Don't spend a dime on a fuck boy. Don't sit and cry for a fuck boy. Never ride or die for a fuck boy. Hey fuck boy, look, I'm real about mine.